This live stream may contain mature material some viewers might not find suitable.
Hello everybody and welcome. My name is LDZ, aka Lord Diaz, and this is a very special edition of the Level 99 live stream where we are feeling fine all the way up here at Level 99. The gang is all here. We are live streaming across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, and when you're watching this on the premiere later on, just letting you know, I do be hanging out in the chat sometimes, so please do let your voice be heard in the chat. Let them know. Maybe drop a comment. Maybe like the video. Who knows? You can do whatever you want. But seriously though, guys, before we go a step farther, I just wanted to let everybody know that I really do appreciate the time that you spend here with us. It really does mean a lot. They say a person's time is their most valuable asset, so any time that you spend here with us is greatly appreciated. Before we jump into part 2 of Cyrax by Dashfire, I want to let everybody know that we do have a goal in effect, as we usually do. Any type of support on the YouTube side of things will result in a fat dab hit from this Puffco proxy with the joystick cap. We can flick the old bean. So let's go ahead and jump right into this Dashfire video, guys. This is part 2 of Cyrax, the Mad Goblin King documentary.
Hold on, guys. Be right back. Give me one moment.
No, I'm not gonna fucking stop.
You better pull that back together. Right?
No.
Even one time, she tried giving him a THC gummy to calm him down.
Hell yeah.
Like that THC gummy, will he not have any medication?
It made him paranoid.
A couple,
And I can't put anything in his drinks or anything, because that wouldn't be right.
well, no,
Well, now
I
you're
know,
saying
but
it.
I thought actually at one point, because a couple of streams he'd done, internet streams, he seemed really like hazy and a bit sleepy, and I thought, oh, I wonder if he's had another gummy, and he seemed so relaxed. And I
don't know, the
thought,
gummies
oh,
relax
he's,
me.
he's taken something
I don't really
good for him.
get paranoid. I would say maybe I
Well,
got
yeah,
paranoid maybe once or
just
twice,
the one
but
time.
Yeah, I knew it was just the one time. But I've told him he needs to go, if he doesn't want to take anything like that, he needs to go to the doctors.
He would start making death threats towards Marty and others, including telling them to jump off a cliff and how
Yikes.
he's going to kill them.
Yikes.
His descent into madness was deeper than Lovecraft at this point, as he would say how he is the Grim Reaper, who will kill all the trolls, put their heads on a mantle or wall,
Wow.
and bathe in their blood.
This sounds familiar. Who's this sound like?
What, bitch? Oh shit! I'm the Grim
Apparently he
Reaper,
modified his
and I'm
behavior.
coming for that ass. I am your personal Grim Reaper, Marty. And same with you, Schmeckle. And same with you, Tyler. I am your personal Grim Reaper. And I will find you, and I promise you, I will kill all 3 of you. I'm done with the games. I'm done.
He's done
you
with
put
it.
my family's life in danger. You put mine in danger. And more importantly, you put my girlfriend's life in danger. You think this is a game? This isn't
Cyrax.
a game, you stupid, sick fuck. This isn't a joke. You think I'm playing with you, Marty? Just wait and see if I don't put a goddamn slug in your fucking head.
Damn.
Or better yet, maybe I'll cut all 3 of your fucking heads off, have them on my fucking mantelpiece, or better yet, on that wall right there as a fucking trophy.
He
Maybe
couldn't
I'll
even
cut
cut
your
a stick
fucking
of
heads off,
butter,
let your
bro.
blood
He is
bleed
so
out,
weak.
Take a blood bath in your fucking blood and hang your heads on my fucking wall as trophies. You'd look real good then, wouldn't you? So like I said, Marty, keep playing these games.
Keep
fuckbag.
playing these games with my heart.
Keep playing these games. You want a psycho? I'll show you psycho. I'll show you my darker side.
Uh-oh.
I'll break out my dark side that you and Schmeckle and Tyler will be afraid of.
Cyrax would then start a new relationship with Tangerine Cat.
Shout
who is
out
Marty's
Tangerine Cat.
undercover troll to convince him to do stuff. JB Nicole, who we mentioned earlier, had passed away.
That was a hell of a
Cyrax
promo,
believed that
though.
she was dating Marty at the time, accused him of killing her
Sunday,
with no
Sunday,
evidence.
Sunday. Up the
Then, in a baffling move, asked Marty if he had any nudes of his recently dead girlfriend.
Oh!
Marty then accused Cyrax of stealing other people's work and selling them. He demanded that Cyrax come on the stream and answer the accusations. He wouldn't go on the stream.
By the way, I just want to remind everybody, and I never want anybody to forget. Before PWR got hot and blew up, he wanted to be on my show. And the invite is always open.
Piss me the fuck off.
So you got everybody calling into his show. You ain't never going to hear my happy ass calling into him. Because he needs to come back to where it all began. This channel right here, Nocturnal. What up, pimp? How are you, my friend?
So Marty threatened to send pictures of Cyrax's butthole
Big
to
ups,
Tangerine
amigo.
Cat's workplace. Marty would get these pics from Tangerine as she was working with Marty.
Uh-oh.
Cyrax would rage, cry, and plead in between quitting streams and rejoining. Marty brought up the death threats that Cyrax made to Marty, in which Cyrax claimed that the cops have showed up and said you can't get in trouble for online threats. He then called the lyrics to his songs and words of the stolen book that it just happened that way when he sits down, couldn't explain what the words meant in them, and describes it as it happens to other writers as well.
The life you lead, you swear on. I want you to hear you say, "I swear on my grandma's life that I go."
How are you, my friend? I
swear
hope
on
you're
my
happy,
whole
healthy, and
fucking
most
family's
importantly,
I told you. Okay.
Morty,
Hydrated.
Morty, matter of fact, Morty, if you want proof of me doing stuff like I do, go back and watch my live streams. There's been a lot of fucking songs. And right there,
Life
there's
you
my-
lead.
and
There-
right there, there's my album cover, my music. And matter of fact, I can even pull that same album cover up on my Facebook.
Okay.
I can pull that up. I remember that album cover because I remember working on that.
Okay. Song released, as you said, in May 21st of 2018.
doing great.
Yeah.
Big chilling. Love to
Thank
hear
you.
it. We're chilling.
Okay,
We're relaxing.
Go back and
It's a chill stream, dude.
I'll even send you the link if you want me to send it to you. You can go back and look.
Let's see what you're getting at, Marty, because that's clearly.
Okay. Now, what if I were to tell you that the exact same lyrics, word for word, were
We're
written
hot.
down by
We're
a band
hot.
called September Avenue on August 28th of 2016.
No way. He's just sworn into his own family. Come on,
So
don't be a dick.
Oh,
the
Hold
Discord
on,
is live.
Hold on, man.
There's no way.
You can leave
I
a
want
voicemail
to-
if you want.
copy Chance's words here. I'm going to post them in the chat. All right. I'm going to post these words in the chat right here. Every single word is identical.
But here's the thing, Marty. Here's what you're not understanding, okay? There are some people, and this has been a proven thing. There are some people that will sit there and literally write down a song. Like they will literally sit there. And his name is John C.
Holy shoot! Coffee.
Before there have been
What the
plenty
F?
of people that have done this.
You got me, bro. You got me.
That's
Good
an
job.
Outstanding. The chances of that really are.
Tangerine Cat got a
massive.
Is to
voice
sit down
with the accent.
with a pen and paper or on your Chromebook in Chance's case, and to, by coincidence, write down every single lyric to a song with no delineation or deviation whatsoever. It seems to be
Delineation and
impossible.
deviation.
Is it repetitive? Has it got out? Is it long or what is it?
What is
Every
it?
single
Is this the-
Are you
Exactly.
winding
And
me
there are
up?
no additions.
Taking
Everything
Storm?
is exactly the same.
Marty, what are
Do
you
I sound
getting
like
at?
Lady
It
Doll
would
to
be
you?
one thing if this happened once, This has happened.
Can I get it F in the chat?
How's it happening a half dozen? All right, how's it
Are you
happening a half
winding
dozen
me
times?
up?
You want me to show you some more songs, Cyrax?
Now explain.
it's
No,
just
I want
happened
you to. No, I want you to
once, but-
explain in your own words how this has happened. I want you to explain this to me.
Okay,
And
I'd be
you
more than
know-
happy. I'd be
Are
more
you
than happy
having a
to say
go?
Because there
You
are
wanna have
6
a
songs
go?
you have made where the words and lyrics are directly identical to songs that have been produced a long time before you claimed them as your own.
So fucking what, dude?
Damn.
So
People do that shit all the fucking
you
time.
think steal music?
Matter of fact-
Whenever
matter of
Lady
fact,
Doll used to stop by at the
Zach,
streams, I'd
he
always go,
just
"Are you
recently-
winding
he
me
just
up?"
recently redid Papa Roach.
Hello,
And
sweetie.
He recently redid Papa Roach's Last Resort.
Yeah, they buy the
They-
rights to them. They buy the rights, yeah.
Buy the
Yeah, he did.
rights.
He
You
actually
buy
bought
rights
her.
to these
I sound like Drew McIntyre.
That's the thing, though. Marty, listen, you just don't get.
He then refused to answer any more questions.
Oh, and
and
somebody
when rather,
asked
he
last
sent the
stream
pics
if
to
this
Tangerine's
was
workplace.
Dashfire's
then explained the stolen
gameplay. He
materials.
said yes.
He
it
also
was.
swore on his family's life that he wrote the books and
Me
songs
too.
himself. During
Me
the stream
too.
involving Marty,
We do love
Tangerine, and
Lady Doll
Cyrax,
here on this corner of the
Cyrax
internet.
had to quit
She's
the stream because
she's a
Sally
saint.
had to take him to the hospital because his penis was infected and expanded and looked like a light bulb.
Is it your penis?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Hey, mom's got to run to the hospital real quick because literally swelled up like crazy.
Oh, this is when his
Literally not normal. I
his
don't know
unit
what's going
swelled
on.
up.
What swelled up? Mom's gonna run. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So mom's literally gonna run me down there real quick.
Real
find out
quick.
What the hell's going on?
You've swelled up.
Yeah, literally, like.
What's swelled up? What
No,
part?
I know it's kind of weird, but literally,
What's that?
they're not normal. So mom's gonna run me down there real quick.
Was that your penis?
Yeah, literally, it's legit.
Your penis. Oh no.
It was discovered later that it was bed bugs that bit his penis and infected it. The
Oh,
hospital gave him cream to put on the infected area, which he made Sally do. During this time period, Cyrax was convinced to turn alt-right, saying Halen, saying he is Marty's personal Hitler. He also said he wants to send Marty to the gas chamber.
Damn.
And everybody knows that I'm not racist. But this, Marty, is for you.
Oh, buddy. Hit him with the
And I know
Elon.
you know what that means, bitch.
Damn.
I'm your own personal Hitler, fuckbag. And
Damn.
I'll make sure you die in the fucking gas chamber you were born from. You want to sit there and bully someone?
That's him.
bitch?
That is him.
Bully
This is Cyrax.
me. I'll throw
With
your
the bug
ass in
eyes.
that fucking gas chamber lyrically
Oh!
and fucking make sure you never leave alive. Because like I told you, Marty, I am your own personal Hitler, bitch.
Cyrax, still trying to be a famous singer, decided to start doing alt-right rock, including Blink 1488 songs.
Oh.
Marty, through Tangerine, tried to get Cyrax to get a real job, in particular Amazon, but he refused, saying actors didn't have to work other jobs to get famous. Cyrax would constantly break up with her, then ask for forgiveness. Tangerine would record over 90 phone calls with Cyrax, trying to get more info about him and his family.
Whoa.
Tangerine also recorded phone calls with Sally, getting more info.
That's
out of
illegal, by the
her,
way,
including
if you
her
don't have
denial that Cyrax
two-party
assaulted
consent.
Billy.
Do you think the rape affected him? He got raped by one of his school friends.
Oh.
He was bullied in school too, yes.
No, but he said one of them actually raped
Oh.
him, penetrated him.
Oh, how could I let that slip my
Yeah, he was in
mind?
school.
Whoa.
Yes, that did actually happen.
Depends on the state.
He
Okay.
talked about it.
Well, it was a night we had a power outage, and
A power
I
outage.
sent him over to his friend's house to spend the night. You know,
Oh, a
to
power
make
outage,
or anything.
Sparkman.
And he came back
Don't
the
you come
next
over
day, and
here.
that's what happened.
He
Because
told
you'll be
me that
coming
he got
over
expelled
here.
after that. That the school thought that he had been the perpetrator.
No, he did not get expelled.
Oh.
That's what he seems to think he did, but no. He was never expelled from school.
Did he go to another school?
They might have made him stay home a couple of days, but they didn't expel him.
Right. Oh, but he went back to that school afterwards.
It's the
then. He didn't go
school.
to
Oh,
another
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What I think happened is they both got curious and tried something, and then Billy got scared and ran to the cops. Ren went to the school and said that Chance raped him.
That's what I mean about being consensual. I think
Oh,
we're just
no.
messing about.
Oh,
You know,
hello TOS.
experimenting.
Hello AdSense. Hello YouTube. Whoa.
I'm going to clean up the basement and put him back down in the basement so he can't hurt any walls.
Yeah, I think you should do that definitely.
Oh, Honky Kong, welcome. How are you, my friend?
Bring me home some primer so I can prime the walls.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope your Friday is agreeable with you.
And then I'll put some decent
And I hope everybody that's watching this either live or on the replays enjoying themselves. Please do like the video, share if you can. AdSense said, nah, we ain't doing
that.
that.
Why he won't get a disability check? He's embarrassed.
Oh, no. That's
No. You buy the pledge.
Yeah, so when he was little, when we lived in Florida, when we lived in Washington State, my brother helped me get him on disability. And when we moved to Florida, which has different state laws, they said he didn't qualify, so they kicked him off of it.
A booger boy, gross.
He's in another state. All his school teachers, the judge, when he went to court, everybody keeps asking him why he isn't on disability. I don't know how to go about doing it. Nobody will help me.
This relationship would end after discovering that he was sending penis pics to other women.
Oh!
Another troll had a bet of $100.
Here's a pro tip, guys. I don't know if you've heard this or not from me, but I feel it bears repeating. Fellas, even if asked, I would highly recommend that you do not send photographs of your penis. Hot take, I know. Hot take. Even when asked, just don't do it. The minute you send it over the internet, it is in God's hands. So don't do it. Don't do it. And I speak from the purest because I've never done it, so.
If Cyrax didn't rage, which he immediately
Getting revved up and hot watching SmackDown. Let's go. Did somebody get hurt? Did somebody get hurt? Because I saw on Twitter somebody had like a spoiler photograph, but they were talking about the Speed Champion.
What if I were to say I'd bet $100 that you'll flip out within 1 week? Within this next week, you'll be going.
Who's Butterfly Love? Who's this girl?
The favor, Cyrax?
Yeah, are you gonna flaunt your money if I show mine?
I'll tell
Put
you
your
what.
money where your mouth is.
I'll tell you what.
I'll give you $100 when I get paid if he flips out.
Oh God! Look at that hole in her shirt. Very nice, very classy.
Sure. I guess we have.
And then the real
So what are the parameters of
Jamie Nicole with a cigarette in her hand. Disgusting.
Doesn't comply.
If he doesn't comply?
Yeah, like what does he need to do to pass?
Just basically be a civil human being, like a normal person, I would say.
And God doesn't delete. Yeah, God has his own spank bank. Hold on, I'm gonna stop.
Here we go, Cyrax. You know what, dude?
I'm not ashamed of mine, so if a beautiful lady asks, I have no issue. Well, nobody asked, Sparkman. Thank you. Prove it. Send it over the Discord right now.
Yo, seriously.
There you go. You just lost the bet. You fucking retard. You just lost the bet.
Cyrax would then.
This isn't a 1-800 hotline. I'm not
Strawberry Sunshine, who is another troll.
courting my
Since
audience,
Cyrax was
Sparkman.
refusing to get a real job, Strawberry Sunshine convinced Cyrax to open an OnlyFans account. She also convinced him that
well,
he can't
obviously
do
because
gay
your name is
porn.
Kong.
He would set
Funky.
up fake audition tapes.
There was a freak at
First,
the
a
NXA that
conversation of
collected
him
millions of dick
mere
pics.
talking to
I
himself,
believe it.
Talking about anal
I believe
sex.
They're the
When we get
freaks.
home. Yeah. When we get home.
Oh.
Your ass is mine.
Oh.
I'm not gonna fuck you. I never know. You might be. It was the first time for everything.
Oh.
Wait, are you gay? No. Just saying. It was the
Oh,
first
he's
time for
talking
everything.
to himself. What?
Bring it. Oh, I will. I'll bring every inch of it.
He would also do a weird video sucking on his fingers in a sexual way.
Oh! God damn. Who suggested Cyrax to this channel? Who? Which one of you? Which one of you? You know he didn't wash that hand. Bro.
She also convinced him to lick his own semen in a video.
But let's watch
Look at them
this.
teeth.
I censored it for us.
Oh, God. I don't know what's worse.
Ew, there it
I don't know
goes
what's worse.
on the
His
tongue.
teeth?
You can definitely see through those little like obscure like mosaic blocks.
But the grossest thing he did was make a video where he shoved a stylus pen up his backside and then licked it afterwards.
I hate myself. Good thing it's in low resolution. He licked the tip and then he went down to the shaft. Brother. It's closing its eyes, bro.
The relationship would end on a
God
dramatic
damn it.
note. As he was caught
I'm
yet
messaging
again
Dashfire
sending
right the
penis
fuck
pics
now.
to another
Right the
person.
F now.
This time, a trans woman with mental disabilities named Cindy Lou. On a stream with Marty
I'm
and
hurting.
Strawberry, Cyrax had a mental breakdown and put something to his throat and threatened to end everything. They then noticed that the object that was at his throat was a stylus pen he had inside himself before.
Marty, do you want me to end my life?
No.
Do you want me to end my life?
Sorry, I put the knife down.
Quit it, Marty.
Baby, put the knife down.
Who's that?
Okay, I love you.
Is that the girl with the fake
I'm not
ears?
Going anywhere. Take a deep breath. It's okay.
You need to quit, Marty.
Cooking with Ray, dude.
You need to quit sexting.
Does he still stream? Does he still hate me? He has me blocked.
Did you want to know what?
Not that I give a shit.
This is what you make me do every fucking day because of what you fucking do to me. This is what you.
Strawberry sunshine. Okay.
This is what you put me through, Marty.
Don't shut the door, Sally. Come in.
Yeah, seriously.
Shut up.
Sally.
You had phone sex with a retard.
Probably
Let
and
it
no.
go, Marty. That's old. Quit this now.
It was 3 days
Still
ago.
a creep though? Oh
Put the knife
shit!
down, Cyrax, please.
Oh shit! A creep! A creep!
Sally.
Yep. Put it down. Put it
Baby.
down.
No.
What is it, baby?
The pen?
It's the fucking pen that I use, but Marty, dude, this is what you fucking do to me every day, and you think it's a joke. It's not a joke, Marty.
I was gonna Minecraft myself with a stylus that I put in my
Shut
butt.
the fuck up, Tim.
Oh my
No,
God.
I'm getting off right now.
Cyrax started calling Strawberry a whore, which she
Oh!
then ended things with him. Things got even dark for Cyrax as he was caught in an underage sting operation.
Oh
Kate
no.
of Masshole reports was a decoy as a 15-year-old. Cyrax decided to send penis pics to who he thought was a 15-year-old and a video of him masturbating. Masshole reports would then release chats, pics, videos, and audio of Cyrax talking to the decoy.
Ugh.
In the text, he would ask about age, then show his penis pic, then say, "Your turn, cutie."
Oh, that's where they got
famously
the.
attached to Cyrax.
Now I know what the meme means. This is all new information to me. I'm getting bits and pieces and I'm connecting the dots now because in my travels, seeing Cyrax on the internet, they kept saying to him, "Your turn, sweetie. Your turn, cutie. I'm sorry." And like, there it is.
Cyrax would then go
There
on to
it
say
was.
he didn't notice the age, and also he knew it was a troll. Cyrax would be caught in multiple sting operations. Through different sting troll
God.
ops, it was revealed that Cyrax was targeting single mothers as well. And one mother in particular,
A MILF
he was
slayer.
talking about how he wanted to
That's
hug
me.
and
I'm
kiss
the
her
MILF
kids,
slayer, bro.
Which is the same thing he said about Heather's kids.
Uh-oh.
Cyrax would then claim he isn't a pedo because he hasn't been arrested. And in fact, the police came to his house and told him that he can't get in trouble because it was all online stuff. Cyrax would do a stream of Marty and reveal that he had an online relationship with a girl named Chloe who is 15. Cyrax claimed that
Why would
he
you
didn't
say
know
this
the
shit
age
out
at the
loud?
time.
Why would you even
However,
entertain
in text
this?
messages, it showed her talking about her coloring books, and Cyrax knew her age.
Is my family history. See, I grew up.
Cyrax's dad was
My
also
entire life. So I never
a
really
file
took care
of
your
the
family, they
PDF
took care of
variety.
Chance.
In your family history is that you're a third generation
There it
pedophile.
is.
So let's cut to the chase. You want to cut to the chase? Let's cut to the chase. Cut to the chase.
Hey,
No,
Kate,
I will leave.
let me
If you mute me,
explain
I will
something.
leave.
Turn into a screaming match here.
Let me explain something here.
Now.
Okay, if you're gonna go after somebody, go after somebody like Tony, who is actually taking pictures of underage.
Yeah, so
kids.
like not me. Look at this guy. Don't look at me. Look at this guy.
He is a true
Deflection.
pedophile.
Deflection.
He is a real pedophile. I made one mistake. That does not make me a fucking pedophile.
Third gen, yeah.
It's
It's like Randy Orton with
I
wrestling.
made one. And then
I
that
hear
one was you.
voices in
Now
my
the other one,
head.
now the other one, that other one does not count.
We
That
heard
other
about
one
the
does not
story
count.
about his dad.
That other one don't
He
count.
called the police. Bro, he called the police because there was a warning. There was like I think the story goes as follows. The thing happened, and then the police were looking for somebody. They were looking for the suspect. So Cyrax's dad, and please correct me if I'm wrong, literally turned himself in, saying that he was also looking for him? What?
Shut up, bitch. Shut up, liar.
Who's
That's all you
Rupel?
do.
I keep hearing this name.
Dinner. See, the other girl that claimed she was 15, I did not find out until the day after those photos were sent. As soon as she said she was 15, you know what I did? I blocked her.
Is the
okay?
dad?
So
Oh,
You're a lie. It does count.
That's
It does
Cyrax's
count.
dad. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Like I said, I'm new to this.
When asked by
I'm
Marty
new
if it
to
was
this.
just
I
a
have bits and
one-time
pieces.
thing,
I don't have the full
Cyrax
story.
claimed that there was one other time they ended up together online.
You know, and I can see that you're
This is crazy.
trying to take accountability. And was this the only time it's ever happened?
Yes, it is.
Roll out.
There was one other time. There was a time recently, and I know that Kate brought this up.
Why would
that
you say
Chloe
this?
chick that
Why would you
I
say
was
this?
Doing charity work for. Me
And he
her
saw the
ended
wanted
up
poster, and he
together.
wanted the cops
And then
to
I
say
found
he
out
looked.
today, and she
He
did
looks
not
the
tell me
dude, and that
until
it wasn't
fucking
him.
today,
Wow.
which I
So he
fucking
pretty
blocked
much
her
just
out
said,
right away.
"Hey, I know
She
this
flat
is
out
the
told
guy
me-
you're looking for, but it's not me. Promise."
Where she said that she had to go to
Crazy.
sleep early because she had to get ready for school in the morning.
Crazy.
Yeah, and see, during that time, I thought maybe she meant like night school or something like that. Okay, that's why I thought she was talking about that because, see, when you talk about charity, I usually
And he called the
think,
police
like,
to say he
hey,
wasn't on the bike
you
path.
know,
The police
adults,
promptly
you know,
locked him up.
adults
That's
do
what
charity
we were.
work.
Yes,
Okay,
that
cool.
was what we were watching
that's
last
awesome,
stream on
whatever.
part 1,
That's
which you
what
can
I
see
was
on the
speaking
channel.
on.
We're gonna have a
I honest to
playlist.
God thought she
We're gonna
was
have a
an adult.
playlist of all this.
She at
Yes,
no
I
point
want
in
all
time
y'all to suffer
until
with me.
today-
There ain't no way I'm
Hey,
suffering through this by
Why
myself.
would you-
This
why
is
would
all
you-
y'all fault.
Why, like,
Sorry,
that's a pretty big red flag that you need to, and I'm not even talking about Chloe. I was talking about Lily, the 12-year-old.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's the thing.
Damn.
Lily isn't fucking 12 years old. That Chloe chick is named Lily. That's the chick that I'm talking about. She told me, and you can ask Marty because I know he saw it for himself.
Don't ask Marty.
She
He
indeed
hates
told me
you.
today
He hates you,
that
bro.
She was 15. And
Shout
once
out
she
to
told me
Marty.
she was
Rest in peace,
15,
Marty.
I flat out told her, I can no longer speak to you. I'm blocking you. And I did indeed block
Wait, so there's a 15-year-old. So wait, hold on, Cyrax. There's a 17-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 15-year-old. In addition,
Wait, hold on. Back up. 17. What do you mean 17?
He didn't stop at the 12. He didn't stop at the other one. He said, "What you mean 17?"
Basically, I thought that Lily was an adult because of by the way she spoke, how she carried herself.
Oh my God,
how she
Dashfire's
handled
laughing at
herself
me, bro.
was like a regular fuckers. You know, most kids don't do charity work the way that, you know,
How?
she made it seem like.
How
She made
did
it seem
you?
like, oh, I'm a grown adult. This is what I do for a living. I do charity work, yada, yada, yada.
Wasn't she involved in like coloring books?
Yes, that same Chloe, that same one. And like she made it seem like she was.
You don't find coloring books in school to be two giant red flags? I mean, you don't ask people's ages or even know how old they are or before you send your penis, Cyrax?
Point being, Kate.
Point being.
Now Cyrax was being talked about more as more commentary and clip channels started popping up.
Shout out to the clip
such
channels.
As William
Big
Gloryhole
ups.
and N-Word Boy. N-Word Boy was named after Cyrax's new attempt to shut down the trolls, as he would yell the N-word and flash his penis and show his butthole on streams in hopes that the channel gets terminated.
You're done, bitch. Bye, bitch. Suck my dick.
Oh. No. Oh, Jesus, Cyrax, where's your silence been?
Hey, bitch. Look, right here. Look, see nothing here. Look, right here.
Thank God.
Nope, Cyrax, we don't believe
Come
you.
on, bitch. You scared pussy? You scared, bitch?
You scared?
Cyrax would then try different things, including making his own low-budget movie.
Dark Star Films presents a Bloodshot Records production. This is deep. The Darkness. This is deep, bro.
What the hell?
I'm locked in, bro. Look, I think we had better production values than our backyard wrestling days, Deacon. What do you think? Quick cut to the kitchen. Bloodshot Records.
That I heard last night. Whatever it is, that thing can't be good.
This is Oscar worthy.
So scared. All I wanted to do was play with you.
What was that?
Please come and play with me.
Hey, yo.
I'm so lonely. You're not afraid of the dark, are you?
Hello?
Uh-oh. If it isn't the writer's thinly veiled fetish on display. Oh, my goodness. Play with this pubescent child's voice.
Anyone there?
Is there a small child around here? Hello?
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't care.
Yikes. I almost miss the simpler times when DSP would just be boring and a beggar.
They said they were going to be here. Look at this place.
Look at this place. It's not hot.
Beautiful.
Here in the forest,
Who said
dark
that?
and deep, I offer you eternal sleep.
Whoa!
Whoa! Yeah, we've definitely gone into the deep end, Simon.
No, there's that voice again. This has got to be the force of darkness. It's got to be. There's no other.
No. One more time. Bring it back.
Yes.
One more time.
No, there's that voice again. This has got to be the force of darkness.
Gotta fuck welcome. This does belong in the Smithsonian. And the award goes to Cyrax in the Dark Forest, whatever.
It's got to be. There's no other explanation.
I see a figure behind
Look at this
the wall.
face, bro. Look at that overbite. Hey, thank you, coffee. You know we keep them fangs on us. I need to fill that up. Could have made that movie in an iron lung. Great editing. Epilepsy. Now that's scary, bro. That is legit scary. Imagine this thing creeping up on you in the dark.
Why do you seem so scared?
'Cause
All I wanted to do was play with you.
I can't wear book
Please come and
bags.
play with me.
The straps fall off my
I'm so lonely.
shoulders.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you? Don't be afraid. Come with me. I will show you where I play hide and seek.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to play hide and seek?
He's not beating
You
the
hide,
allegations.
and I'll find you. You're going to die in there.
Awesome.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Dancing.
Oh, now this is hot. This is hot, bro. Yeah. I would have been tired by now. I would have been blown up. I think what kicks it all off is the Star Wars pants. Adderall, the wonder drug. Look, I want an Adderall subscription, bro. But I got kicked off my health care because I didn't pay them. Actually, my auto pay didn't pay them, so fuck it.
And one of the most disturbing was being a VTuber to escape his infamy. VTubers have a big audience of kids. And Cyraxx tried multiple different avatars.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nico Gamer. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Perfect Gaming. I am your host, the one, the only, the fabulous Nico Gamer. And today we are playing one of my personal favorite games.
Why does he sound like Redemption Gaming, bro? Why does he sound like Redemption Gaming? Redemption's another one, bro. Oh my god, you thought Cyrax was bad? And what's worse, he's also a furry?
What?
I'm your host. Still.
What?
Huh?
While you're on here, you can expect a lot of coverage.
I can't understand what he's saying. Yes.
Can you understand anything he's saying?
I can't.
Now, there will be gameplay. There will be metal covers, obviously.
Obviously.
But, want to come on in, say hello to guys.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like Cyrax. The cadence is there.
Love you guys. Keep it fucking wicked. But most importantly,
I'm gonna get rid of that. Stream elements are pissing me off. Inside of you are two wolves. They're both furries. You need to take a shower.
love you. Peace, love,
and
Another thing
metal.
Cyraxx tried was to be a professional racer on Forza, believing that he could get sponsorships. He was horrible at the game, crashing all over the place, even using auto assist in some cases.
Oh, he's got the camera pointed at the TV. Classic DSP move.
Are you serious? Got terminal damage on the last fucking lap. That's alright though. We took third today. I'm happy with that. Like I honestly said, today was a good
Third
day.
place is second
Overall,
loser.
I took third at the end of the day. That's not bad. Shit. Crap. Alright, guys, we're not the end of here. My internet's cutting out. Hold on.
I crap my pants.
Tell Devin to start over because my internet's cutting.
Despite that, he claims to hold the world record for the game. Cyraxx claims He was inspired by Ted Sims.
Hey, fan bro,
and
made it to
countless
work.
55
Let's go.
followers that had passed on. Cyrax would go on to
Are
get
you going to be
challenged
able
by
to stick
Tyler
around
Moore,
while you're at work?
who challenged
You
him
have
to
it
a
on
money
in the
match.
background or something?
Cyrax
I'll try to
accepted
make it all
twice,
safe for work, but I can't make
refused,
any
saying that
promises. We
Tyler
are
was
watching a
rape
Cyrax
baby.
video after all.
I got a $400 bet with Schmeckle cap. You'll beat him. I'll pay you $100.
Dude, I can destroy this kid with my eyes closed.
Then
But
you
I
can do
got
it.
better shit to do than to waste my time.
You
on
can
the
take
road.
that money
What a
you
guy
can take
is
that
on
money
the
and
my
invest
time.
in your brand.
Listen, Marty, you don't get it, dude. I have better shit to do than to waste my time on a little fuckboy amateur.
It's like $145
Tyler,
an
who
hour.
does- No, listen, Marty.
You wear
just
headphones?
shut
Bet.
the-
I'll try not to scream then.
Marty, just shut the fuck up and listen for a minute, man. The reason why I refuse to race motherfuckers is because, one, I don't have time for this petty ass child.
So you don't have time to make $145 for an hour?
Listen, man.
I would make
Cyrax would start calling
$145
himself
for
the
an
king
hour
of
of work.
Akron and the Drift King.
$145 is
Marty challenged him to a race
$145.
in Forza, which Cyrax accepted.
You're a fucking joke, dude. You fucking suck.
I suck? What's this?
Dude, I saw the dirty move you did, you dumb fuck idiot. That's not even a real drift.
It's drop frames, dude. It's bad netcode. It's rollback netcode.
That's not even real fucking drifting, you dumbass.
Well,
That's called spinning out like a.
That's you driving.
No, that's you, dumb fuck.
This is you, right here.
You gotta shut the fuck up, dude. You fucking suck, Nick.
You.
That's right.
You
suck.
It's you.
Hey, Nick. Alright.
Damn, fan bro, you work night shift? It's like almost 10:30 over on the East Coast.
The Drift King.
Yeah, you know damn well I did.
I'm already better than you.
Imagine being like so hard up to be the Drift King.
I won 3 times in a row, back to back on separate days, you dumb
What's your
fuck.
fastest time? Where's footage of you winning?
All over the place, you fucking idiot.
I looked for it and I couldn't find it.
No, you
If it was
did
everywhere,
not.
then it'd be very easy to share it, right?
No.
Third shift?
You ain't on this level of great.
I used to stock shelves
You
night
ain't
shift.
on
It
this
was
level of badassery like
my social life was gone,
You ain't
bro.
on the level of a rock star like
A rock star?
I'm a rock god.
Antony in the ha, welcome.
Who am I scamming?
Get an F in the chat for Music Biz Marty. Big ups.
Yeah, because you know.
East Coast is the best coast. Let's go. Shout out to all my East Coast style enjoyers. It is 10:13 p.m. on the best coast. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate that.
They both won a race, but Marty reviewed the footage of Cyrax racing
makes me
and
smile.
discovered he was using drive assist.
A true legend.
Cheating to get his one win. Marty won in a tiebreaker, but Cyrax refused and declared victory. They would argue and scream at each other and decided to meet up in real life and fight. Thankfully this was filmed, as Cyrax would march towards Marty, who then hits Cyrax, then throws him to the ground.
Here it is, the fight, the fight.
Come on, bud. Come over.
Why? Stupid motherfucker. Why would you leave me alone? Why? Why would it be hard? Love you. Love you. Bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Who's the king? You are.
You are.
Run away now. Shut the fuck up. Fine.
You win.
You win. You win. Please let us go. I'm begging you. Please.
Vicious, welcome.
Get up.
Look at this. Look at him shuffling away.
Cyrax would go on stream after and declared that he actually won because he survived.
Yeah, I showed the up. I showed the F up. Big ups, my friends. Shit was wild. Music Biz Marty's chat was hyped during this. I think I know where I was when this happened. I literally got on Twitter and everybody was talking about it. And so, of course, I saw the clips. It was awesome.
Then
You were there
accused Marty of
live.
cheating
Awesome.
and not having honor by not letting him up as he was beating him.
Who's the king? You are.
I don't know if you realize this, but you almost fucking killed me.
I could have killed you.
No, you almost did. There was no could have.
Imagine being a troll and actually laying hands on the person that you troll. Like Music Biz Marty, I mean, he's literally touching God's face now, but like he literally touched the face of God.
You almost did. I simply came out there to fucking talk to you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Simply come out there to talk to you? I thought I told you.
You to leave. I was not going to fucking swing.
Goblin, not God.
You kind of came bolting out of your door at me, Cyraxx.
By the way, as someone that used to live in Section 8 housing, that was Section 8 housing. Am I right, Ticket Storm? Am I right? Blue Belfure, what up, pimp?
On my watch. Pulling back my sleeve, you dumbass.
Oh, come on.
Don't come on me, man. You almost fucking killed me and you fucking know it. Did you not hear the fucking death rattle in my voice?
Yeah, I
You
could have killed you.
right there. When you hear a death rattle in someone's voice, that means they're
But then you tried to punch me again from the ground.
Because you wouldn't get off of me.
Basement racks. I'm only familiar with attic racks.
You look like a rabid ferret.
And another thing that I've learned,
yeah,
you've never been in a fucking fight in your life.
Yep. Deacon Storm
you would have
knows.
let me get my bearings like an honorable
I can say that because I live there too.
No honor.
Lived.
I threw you to the ground like a fucking rag doll. Dude.
Happy birthday to the ground.
Why are you still even talking like
You have
that?
to watch the Marty streams that documentary didn't cover. All word. Yeah. I am all for expanding my
for tonight and all the times that you
my
came
reach
at me, Marty,
into the different
in the
corners
video
of the
footage.
cinematic universe.
Sure, you may
He would do
have busted up my
DJ
nose,
streams
but
and
I'm
trolls
still
would send him
standing,
outfits.
motherfucker.
He had a visor, bro. Oh, now
Marty,
you're speaking my
everybody
language.
knows this. Even though most people know that
If I didn't have this wool cap, I'd be rocking
you went too far.
I'd wear
And
a
Marty,
visor.
after tonight, I am not speaking to you, and I will be getting every kind of order I can against you to protect myself, my family, and my friends.
Shut the fuck up is what you need to do.
No, I don't need to learn to shut the fuck up. You need to learn to leave people the fuck alone.
ND Irish also big ups, me amigo. I'm sorry, I'm high. I'm high. And thank you for reposting the tweet. I appreciate you.
Actually, I am.
Thank you
dude.
for spreading the good word.
No,
We're actually building a nice little community here.
I'm going to let everyone know
Liquid
what the fuck
Liquid
you've done over the last
PWR.
several years and that you
We got
never
our
move
we
here.
got our
Matter
liquid
of
death.
fact, by
We've
time
got the
it's done,
goals.
You won't even be in this fucking state at all.
The golden years of Rax. The golden years. It reminds me of the days.
I'm just telling
The
you,
days
you
when
don't
Music
like
Biz
it.
Marty still drew
You're
breath.
not telling me
The
nothing.
truth.
You're not telling me nothing, asshole.
I like you.
You're not telling me nothing, butthole.
You're out of your fucking mind.
You're out of
Marty.
your effing
You
mind.
don't realize that, Marty. You need
I could
mental
do
health.
this all night.
You need.
You say
I
I'm
was listening
delusional.
to
Well,
the
you're
man
talking to
himself
kick my
for a
teeth down my
couple
throat.
of
You come
hours
over here
before
and
I
just
went
get
live.
There was tension starting to brew between
He refused
Cyraxx
to
and
say
the
my name. He
Sour's
doesn't say my
boyfriend.
name anymore, but he used to say it a lot because he's scared.
Fight.
PWR is scared. Scared of the Lord Diaz.
Normally he get, and that's when he
I keep
has really struck
I
him.
keep
Ed fights
saying
back.
that Lord Diaz took my designs, but then
The only way
he can't prove it. He's a liar.
in between them.
And at one point, he burst into the room to give
The rent at
Cyraxx a
$339
reality check.
is $500 electric and water included.
With the losses I take, I don't see those.
I remember my first apartment, was $500 a month. Bro, I wish it's 3 times that now. I don't pay rent or mortgage anymore, but Kevin Owens had successful surgery. Let's go. It sucks that he's going to miss WrestleMania. It must have been pretty serious if they pulled him. I guess there's probably something very poetic with the fact that his last big match was with Sami Zayn, the unsanctioned match at Elimination Chamber. So big ups to Kevin Owens. I'm a huge fan of his. If you actually go to my Fourth Wall store, you might be able to find a Kevin Owens style t-shirt. 12 to 16 months of recovery. Jesus.
I see them as a lesson.
Better than
to
yesterday,
make me
even?
better.
Let's
Every day,
go.
I'm sitting here at this
I'm
wheel,
sitting here, you
12,
guys.
13, 14 hours a day, training, practice.
Thoughts on Kenny Omega? I love Kenny Omega in ring. I love Kenny Omega. He's an excellent in-ring performer. He is also a Dark Side Phil detractor. Not a lot of people know that. He made a couple of DSP references once. I wish that he would go to WWE so that they could showcase him in the way he was meant to be presented, because I do believe that he is just another guy on the roster on the AEW, and the way that I see them, WWE, put over Jade Cargill and Ricky Starks, or Ricky Saints, I'm sorry, and then of course Penta and Rey Fenix. I would love to see Kenny Omega in the WWE machine, see how they package him, see how they present him. It's a shame. It's a shame. I feel like the best years of his career are being, I'm not going to say wasted, because like obviously he created the company that he's working in, but you know, the sky's the limit for him. And now that AJ Styles is kind of on his way out, you know, this is probably, he's winding down. They need to have like that big bout machine, you know, pardon the pun, you know, to kind of fill his spot, because AJ Styles always performed on, he always performed on the pay-per-views. You know, he was a good in-ring talent. WWE would bury him. I don't trust WWE. So maybe in the previous regime, but I don't know. I think Triple H has more business savvy, you know, to understand and recognize that Kenny Omega would make them more money if they packaged him and presented him in a better way than to just let him flounder or, you know, just be another guy on the roster. They always made people that worked in previous companies worse they did that will work with WCW. Yes. Like Booker T, who's a Hall of Famer. Let me think here. I'm trying to think of some WCW guys that came through. I mean, they did do Sting kind of dirty, so I will agree with you on that one. Since you're a mega fan, Jim Cornette will hunt you. Yeah, Jim Cornette, he's a very strong internet personality, and here's my thing about it, ND Irish. And this actually kind of goes with what podcasting and live streaming and just being a presence on the internet will kind of do to you. And this is something that I would actually want to tell PWR on the line.
Oh shit!
I would tell him that you know, if you start seeing enemies when you're going forward, that means you're moving in the right direction. You're bound to see enemies. So if you're gonna get hot, you know, because people are calling in and saying the N slur and the F slur, trying to get your channel taken down, that's because they feel threatened.
As Ed would punch Cyrax in the mouth, which then
wasn't that
prompted
also a
him
Vince
to
thing?
go
He
on
loved
stream and have a
humiliating guys
meltdown.
from Jim Crockett WCW. Yes.
Okay, he's
Marty, let me tell you right now. Let me tell all three of you motherfuckers.
And I'll
right
talk
now,
wrestling. I'm hot. I'm fired up. And I'm actually a professional wrestler. You're in the chat with two professional wrestlers. Deacon Storm Gaming was also a professional wrestler. He got his ass beat by Nick Camarado from AEW.
Piece of shit.
Fighting for the love of a referee that didn't love him.
I don't deserve shit. Everything you've done to me needs to quit.
Did you attack Ed?
Well, gee.
Did you wish
If
Sally
you
was
would
around?
fuck off, I wouldn't have a reason to go off.
You know, I say it from a place
So
of
here's my
love.
theory, man.
I'm not
sure
trying to
Sal
say
was
it out of
ever in danger,
malice.
but it seems like Ed tried to defend himself, punched Cyrax in
Well,
the
hello,
fucking face,
beautiful.
losing a few teeth.
Cyrax also
We were
has
just talking
inspirations
about
of being
how
a cage fighter /
Sparkman's
MMA
heart
fighter.
was broken by
He showed off his
Becky.
skills and talent.
The Vortex is awesome. So many people from different walks of life all hating one guy. This is true, Vicious. I agree. And I appreciate that. I'm going to tell her you said that tomorrow. I get to see her tomorrow. Who's more delusional, DSP or Cyraxx? For me, it's Cyraxx. I'm going to have to agree. Cyraxx is just like, there's no coming back. At least with DSP, he kind of understands things. Like, you know how he has never said PWR's name out loud on his streams once? I feel like he knows that his channel is being challenged by this young dude. And he, you know, is trying to squash that.
Of him showing his drum skills.
Tell her, not him. I will, actually. I'll tell you what she says.
He would also show himself failing playing a keyboard.
Cyraxx legit believed that he's a musician, wrestler, rapper, and a famous internet personality. He once challenged Marty to a fight and said he has the advantage in the snow. I believe that. Look,
Marty would
Deacon can co-sign on this. We had ourselves a show in the snow. It was a blizzard, and it was probably one of the most fun backyard wrestling events, premium live events that we ever did. It was feet of snow. We built a ring, guys. We built an actual wooden ring with actual ropes, and we were doing jumps off the top rope to the floor full of snow. It was great. Play the clip of Marty going to Cyraxx's house. This is what we saw it. It was on the video.
In a moment that is right
the
out
Blizzard
of the
show, yep.
A troll called the police.
The first time they're supposed to fight. Oh, a different one.
From Cyraxx's house, which
I'm
then
not familiar.
resulted in a
I didn't know
hazmat
that they
team
saw
showing
each other
up.
before
But
that.
The truly amazing thing is that Cyraxx slept through everything.
How convenient.
Police and Fire, Tech 243.
Yes, I'd like to have a police officer.
Chat got him to dump water in his head because we said he was AI and AI couldn't pick up water drops. Are you serious? Now I feel like I'm being worked. Leg dropped from the top to the outside. Y'all guys don't even know about Deacon Storm's work rate. Okay, so let's just say, imagine this, guys. There's maybe a 10, 12 foot high deck in our good buddy Prolo Car's backyard way back in the day. Okay. And Sparkman is not a limber gentleman, all right? He's like 7 foot tall. He's a big black dude. He's got tree trunk legs, clumsy as all fuck. And he climbs the porch, climbs the banister of the porch, and does a hell of a frog splash wearing a red vest, sleeveless red vest, puffy sleeveless red vest, frog splash style, off the porch, off the railing, through one of our friends on a makeshift table.
Control. And then the next page had a puzzle, and they said, by the time you figure this out.
Yep, it was on NBK,
you'll have,
who in a Falls Count Anywhere match took the fight to the local church that was down on the corner. And the casket, no, it was a casket match because the casket was actually the trash bin that was on the side of the church. So the thing of the match was to throw your opponent inside of the trash thing on the side of the church. So our good buddy NBK decided that this would be an excellent idea. We're all kids, by the way. This was like in high school. He decided to take a razor blade to his head, okay, to bleed the hard way. Not the hard way, but to show color. All right. And he does it clear across his head. To this day, you can still see the scar on his head. You were the one in the casket match? How come for some reason I thought it was Joe Anonymous or Anonymous Joe? Well, it doesn't matter now because they're not that person anymore. They are someone else.
I don't know what to do with it. They told me anytime we got a package or something, but this isn't a package, it's a letter.
Oh, so this is when a troll made him think the house would release a toxic gas. Jeez. So when he came back, everybody bombarded him with rest in peace Rax messages. Oh shit! If you're interested, there's a channel that makes a video about evil people, and he made videos about wrestlers too. Oh, buddy, we do that big time over here. I love the dark side of the ring. We watch all the episodes. We're excited for the new season that's coming out. And then we even kind of dived into the darker side of the ring, which was like a YouTube channel that like took the idea and the concept and did it for other wrestlers. Like I think we were watching one about Sonny or Brian Christopher. Do you remember what episode we saw of The Darker Side of the Ring? Beautiful. Yeah. We did? Sonny. Brian Christopher. No, but those were Dark Side of the Ring. I'm talking about the YouTube show, The Darker Side of the Ring.
Which is why we had everything closed off. If you want to go that way, cross over that way. And so we have this house lit up, okay?
Yeah. I'm drawing a blank too.
Okay. All right. Not if they're both.
Right. Yeah. And they have a new season coming out apparently. Another new season. Mm-hmm. Well, if you remember, you can let me know because we're actually talking about it in the chat.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He slept through all this?
MBK was the one hiding in the casket. It was when me and whoever I was working went down to near to the 7-Eleven, but Derek coming out of the casket was the finish. Bro,
as was the case of the Xbox.
There are two things I remember in our backyard wrestling careers, and that was that and when you and Havoc did the Too Cool dance in the street.
Decided to send Cyraxx
Jimmy Snuka. That was him.
Then Marty contacted him.
Jimmy Snuka, that's right.
Actually
remember when Jason Hart took a beer bottle to the head? Remember when Jason Hart would inhale and suck in butane and then use one of those lighters to blow out the butane out of his mouth and get a little flame going on? Like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat? Yeah, don't do that. That'll freeze up your lungs.
I've been robbed.
The darker side of PWR.
Oh, shit!
So God of fuck. I mean, everybody loves PWR right now, but don't ever forget that PWR was an absolute shithead when we first met him, and he was trying to Minecraft himself in the name of Dark Side Phil. And he did come out and say that he has bipolar, and it's a struggle. It's a mental struggle for him every day. But, you know, the other shoe's going to drop. These things come in ebbs and flows. And so I'm waiting for the heel turn. And he's going to be real shitty to everybody that's been so nice to him. I mean, they're all buddy trolls. We're not even going to front. They're all buddy trolls. It's fun to be in his streams, and it's fun to gaslight him, and it's fun, you know, it's been fun. You know, but all I'm saying is this ain't gonna last forever, and I'm just waiting for that other shoe to drop.
Mode. That Xbox that I mode should be rightfully going to me. But because Marty wants to be greedy and attack me and make me look like a fool.
That was how Balls Mahoney lost his teeth, so he claims? No, Balls Mahoney was a drug addict. Deacon Storm would know.
And other kinds of gameplay content. All because I no longer have
I think he knows that he can't be as delusional as Cyraxx is. I think that's also a part of him that's so endearing. He like actually identifies and recognizes what's wrong with him. And you know, it's not his fault, you know. The chemicals in your brain is just something that you have to work through. So like him being able to say out loud, like, I'm trying to modify my behavior, I'm not trying to be, you know, that type of person anymore. I understand that that was something that didn't vibe well with everybody. So I mean, he's making the changes, so good on him.
And on YouTube alone.
Yes, I got to agree. Like everybody's buddy trolling him, and and that's the fun. That's the roulette of his call-in portions, because you're either going to get somebody that's going to glaze him up and like blow smoke up his ass or gaslight him, or you're going to have somebody like, you know, drop in Discord slurs.
I would be making well over $1 million a year easily. I have
over
100,000 people that
and that I think that was also the day that he gave Illuminati a concussion, hit him in the head with a chair. Let's go! That emoji bukkake only means one thing. Sea Monkey 00187 just followed the Twitch channel. Thank you so much, my friend. Big ups me amigo.
And the sender can do whatever he wants. This caused Cyraxx to melt down and claim that the police don't know how
we are now sitting at 518 followers. Thank you so much. We're creeping ever closer to the arbitrary goal of, let's just say 525. That sounds like a nice number.
Cyraxx plugged it in. It acted as a kill switch and bricked his Xbox.
It's not turning on?
Damn, this felt like a lifetime ago.
Good.
This is when he bricked his
Just give it a
Xbox.
second to load, man. I know.
And he's also bricked another Xbox and like 2 computers.
Yeah.
No, a computer and 2 Xboxes.
It should have turned on by now, man. I don't know what's. Are you sure it's not just loading the data? I know mine took a minute.
Dude, I took him out.
Shout out to the Final Fantasy VII music playing.
Maybe it's still updating.
Look how clean that room looks compared to how it is
If you want
now.
to do your TV and do the Netflix stuff, you can.
Well. Isn't a surprise to speak
I'm going to
to
need your
y'all.
lower third chat overlay link because the stream elements for me just keeps disappearing. So this is, I'm glad you asked, because this is a combination chat, and you can also get, let me see if I can show it. I think I have it here. Let me double check. Scene overlay. This is actually 2 overlays. I have a vertical and then I have the horizontal. It's from Nutty, and I actually paid $10 for this. You can also, yeah, so check that out. You can get the combined Twitch and YouTube chat. This is going to be free later, but I paid for the early access. This is $10, and I'll gladly get you that link.
Goon intercepted.
Screw off, man.
What got intercepted?
His package. How are you enjoying your little package, Mr. Cyrax?
It's
Mr.
Liquid
NF
Chris.
Intercepted it.
What fucking package?
The USB system.
The one I fucking sent? The one that has my info on it?
Yeah, man. I have it all.
Dude, they're fucking with you. They're fucking with you, dude. There's no way.
Cyrax, we just bricked your Xbox.
No, I fucking had mods loaded. Those were the ones.
What he just plugged in was a
Deacon, here's the link.
kill stick that
Best $10 I've ever
trucks any
spent.
technology plugged into it.
Mr. Cyrax, if you don't believe us, try plugging it in somewhere else.
They just
Mr.
fucking sent me my
Cyrax.
address.
A lot of OG Rax trolls hated the fake Chris. Well, you know, they're starting to call me the Liquid PWR because I have a really good impersonation.
Cyrax, this is what happened. You don't go on the you motherfucker. This is what happened.
Oh my god.
Now, here's what's gonna happen, Cyrax. Here's what's gonna happen. Fucking, I'm gonna start up a live stream now, motherfucker, and you're gonna hop on that fucking live stream.
Oh, what's the matter? Fucking
You spent $10 on stream avatars? Well, I think this is money well spent. Nutty also has a lot of really good overlays and
Cyrax,
such
he
that you don't have to pay
that
for.
Someone shot his window and tried to put a hit out on him, specifically Marty. He refused
if it ain't the young dude being hot out here, I'm effing pissed.
to call the cops or show evidence. Some have theorized that is a mousetrap going off.
And little did I know that bang that I heard wasn't something falling or.
Look how nasty this guy's
paranormal
room
activity.
is, bro. He's got
But I went
holes
back
in
and
the
reviewed
wall.
footage after a very good friend of mine, who I'm not
Just
gonna
piles
name
of-
because
just
I don't
piles
want him
everywhere.
being attacked or anything, or
It was the
getting dragged into
mousetrap.
this shit.
It was a fake Liquid
Somebody,
Chris.
shooting at my
Mister.
house.
It
Right
did
here
kind of
for you
sound a
guys.
little
These photos that were taken
little
after I took the
weird.
footage.
Not
I
authentic.
don't know if you guys
Not
can
true and
see it,
honest.
but right there is the entry hole through the windowsill. That's the windowsill entry. And after I reviewed the footage, I came to a realization.
Yeah, the ice bullet
A
that never
very
showed up.
real realization.
Did you call the
That
cops?
if
No.
that
Where's the
bullet
evidence? I don't
was
have it.
this much
So then,
higher,
how should we believe you?
and
Trust me,
instead of
bro.
going in and it went up, and I was laying down where that bullet came in at, I wouldn't be here right now. So
Oh, no.
I say this to whoever shot that fucking bullet at my fucking house. I'm telling you this right now. You made your last fucking goddamn mistake.
Uh-oh.
You made your last.
Deacon Storm, thank you so much for hanging out, buddy. Thank you for sharing the pain that is Cyrax. I need everybody in the chat right now to wish Deacon Storm Gaming a very good evening. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to his channel. We've been friends ever since we were kids, and I'm very proud of him for doing what he's been doing. He's actually live right now. UFC 5, road to UFC 314. Battles alive. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and drop that in there. Please do subscribe to my friend Deacon Storm Gaming. Excellent live streaming.
Guess fucking what?
You're not
They're gonna
live?
trace that
That's
shit
what the
back
page
to
says,
you,
bro.
Motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, I'm talking to whoever shot that goddamn bullet at my fucking out.
Who's the one that ordered the fucking hit out on me, Nick? And almost
Rest
got me
well,
killed?
Deacon,
Oh,
for being a hot young
Wait,
dude.
are you talking about the ice bullet?
that wasn't no ice bullet, bro. That was a real fucking bullet.
Okay, so now that you've got your air mattress, why don't we go in and look for the bullet? Why don't we go and do that right now?
How about this? How
Yeah.
about you shut your goddamn mouth and tell the
He's got the
world who you
Naruto
really
headband,
are?
but
The
he's
fact
wearing
that
it as
you're
a
piece of
collar.
fucking shit.
Very cool.
No,
Very
seriously,
cool.
you've got an air mattress now. You're not sleeping on that bed anymore. How about you prove
The thing with Cyrax is
you're
that
not
when he lies,
insane
he
and
believes his own
prove
lies.
that I tried
That
to
is the
shoot
truth.
you
He really
by
believes someone
digging in
wanted
and
to
finding
shoot
the
him,
bullet
and he
right
started
now.
sleeping on the
Thanks,
floor.
dude.
He was
I
just
don't
looking
need
for
to
an
prove
excuse to
jack
sleep
shit
on the
to no
floor.
fucking body.
Yeah, if you could, you would, but you can't. So you're not going to.
I can. I just choose not to because it's none of your goddamn business.
Damn.
Cyrax, already ascending in the madness, went even further. As a person with protests
Big
on the
ups. I had to
sidewalk
make
with
another account to
flyers,
recover this one.
telling people
PWR
about
is
Cyrax's chats with
crazy.
minors.
Well, thank you, C
Extremely
Monkey. I
enraged,
appreciate you.
Cyrax grabbed the bat and hit the guy.
Oh, this is when Cyrax had the bat. He looks like a methed out Asmongold. They both love living in squalor. Ric Flair. Imagine coming across that thing in an alley. Yeah, that'd be the only way you'd see my happy ass walking across the street to the other side of the sidewalk. Woo!
Oh, baby, a triple!
What a shame. What a shame that nothing came of this. Even his own neighborhood hates him, as they should. I'm just playing sound effects so the Ric Flair music doesn't get me copyright struck. I can just do this. What am I doing? I can play my own music. Look at them scabs, bro. Look at that face. Hold on. Let's go back. There it is. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. That's unfortunate. Look at that. The goblin.
And he was arrested.
Hi, back in please. Is Chance still here?
Yeah.
Can we speak with him?
Yeah.
When you assault somebody with a baseball bat,
Good.
you're going to get arrested.
Hey, Chance, we're going to have you turn around, put your hands behind your back for me, okay? What's that?
Why?
Because you're under arrest.
What?
Let's turn this up.
Listen, can I talk to you guys for a minute?
Relax. Relax.
What?
Stop, Chance.
What?
Relax.
Calm down.
Mom, please don't
Relax.
please.
Stop. Calm down.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. I don't want to go to jail.
Don't scream. Chance.
He's crying.
Get taken care of. What is he doing?
I'm scared.
Assault.
What? They were on our. Can I show you something?
We've been told that we can protect ourselves here.
Yes, we can.
We've got a witness that said
No,
that.
listen, I have.
Chance,
Well,
let him talk.
Can I?
We've got a witness,
Can I?
one of
Can
your
I?
neighbors that said that
Can I
assault
show you?
Chance go out onto
Can
the
I
sidewalk
show
and
you
strike
something,
this man.
sir? Before you arrest me, can I please show you something?
What do you got to show me?
These guys threatened me.
Okay.
I have proof.
Okay.
Please.
You still can't go out onto a sidewalk and strike
Listen,
somebody with a baseball bat.
listen, sir. Can I be
Is there
honest?
anything you need to keep?
Sir, can I be honest with you for a minute?
There was
please?
one time Rax got a win.
Oh, he got shoes.
Huh.
Sir, can I please just go? I swear to God. Sir,
This is fucked up.
sir,
Yes, sir.
sir, can I
Them guys
please?
are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want to.
Hey, Chance, I've been out here several times. I've told you to stay off the internet.
And I have.
You haven't. You just said. I mean, I'm talking over the last 6 months.
Yeah, and that's
And
the thing.
and you just said you've been off the internet for several days. I mean, I told you this months ago.
Sounds like a
That's
dog
it.
in
Let it
pain.
all out. Let it all out,
He
Cyrax.
almost. Oh, good.
Because you're a child predator.
Yikes.
Okay, well, tell that to the evidence that speaks.
Do you have anything?
Actually, this is public. Yeah, this is public.
Apparently, this
I'm
guy
just
was on
public.
mushrooms
Sir,
when it happened.
Sir, well, you gotta go. You need to keep him away from me. You're gonna go to
Not
jail
here,
too,
you ain't.
man? You're gonna go to jail too.
Not here, you
This is
ain't.
public. This is public.
Not right here, ain't.
This is
Not
a
right
public
here, ain't.
sidewalk. Back up before you catch a charge too.
Damn. When his grandma went to the hospital, he spent almost all her money in Fortnite skins. Well, that's money well spent. Did you see that new skin? I forget what her name is, but she's like a pop star or something like that. You can get other
This is a trial run
people
for
to
when they
play
arrest you for being a pedophile.
instruments, and you can all be in a
The
jam.
court case went on for months
in a jam
before
band.
being dropped because the
In
guy
a
who called
jam
the
band?
cops decided this was too much for him.
Then he tried to say
After
that
this,
Marty did that?
Cyrax felt
Yo.
untouchable as he danced around in victory, but also antagonizing the cops.
See, that's why I don't feel
and
guilty.
Yelling at them for not doing their
He'd
job.
be lying
properly.
on some dumb shit.
Yes, to the Akron Police Department, I am calling you the fuck out, you lazy motherfuckers.
RS Nerd, welcome also.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Good to see you, my friend. Man, the gang's all here. It's a red carpet
My job
affair here tonight.
is on the fucking internet, you stupid son of a bitches.
Son of a
But you
bitches.
stupid fucking cops. You stupid fucking pigs. Don't even fucking
Bro Side Phil, do you
realize
have
what
any
these
words on
people
this?
do to people like me. You don't even fucking take it serious, and I'm sick of it. I'm
Kill your
sick of
monkey
sitting
hanging out
here
with us. Hello, my
watching
friend.
shit
All the
on
way
your
over on
fat
Twitch. Good to
fucking
see you.
lazy asses and not do anything. So hate you guys.
At least ESP has dent. Cyrax has none of that. This is true.
I will. And trust me when I say the end result isn't going to be pretty.
Oh, boy. What does that sound like? Who does that sound like? Before I go, I want to let everybody... I'm going to ask everybody a question. What was Metallica's first album? He couldn't even get that right. It wasn't Felt 'Em All. It was something else. Even have legit viewers. It's all trolls. Yeah, no, there is nobody that actually enjoys Cyrax on a unironic level.
Fucking game.
How are you, Kill Your Monkey? It's good
This
to
is
see you.
real
My
fucking
favorite
life.
floating skull inside
I
of
am
the
losing
gelatinous
thousands of dollars
jello
every
gelatinous
day.
goo.
In content and revenue.
They do say I have a pretty
Sales
good
from
PWR
merchandise,
voice.
Donations. You don't think that if I didn't show your chief of
You know,
police
he's so much of
what
a
you
coward,
guys
he doesn't
fucking
even
did
say
to
my
me
name
that
on
night,
streams
that
anymore.
he wouldn't ring you a new fucking asshole?
Glory Hole takes care of him, though.
You don't think that if I showed you
He does have weirdos that send him money and stuff. Do I have to be like a silly boy on the internet in order to get some cheese spread on this cracker? Do I have to act a fool in order for these dents, you know, to like make it rain?
Of you guys
Is that how it
laughing at me
works?
while you're walking away from the house?
William Glory Hole. I
thinking what
have
I'm
heard
going
that
through
name
is a
before.
joke? You don't think you wouldn't have your head on a silver platter?
Miguel
You're
hanging out with us.
mistaken
Hello, my
motherfucker.
friend.
And yes, I have
Miguel.
a right to speak out because
I have my
influence
finger
of a
on the
town
hang up
police
button.
officer. So
The
I have
light
every
board is
right
hot.
to speak out on you motherfuckers. Every right.
Cyrax would start doing opinion videos, such as why we should stop paying taxes.
How much money would you say that you make in an average?
Look at that chin,
like,
bro.
Say an average day.
Think about
Like,
$5.
how much would you say you make?
He's
an
a
hour?
Cyrax troll. He doxes rack supporters.
3 cents an hour.
Well, we don't support that. We don't support that behavior. But it's a good thing that there are no rack supporters
That's
out there.
besides the point. Like, be real. Like, for your actual job outside of YouTube, like outside of this, what do you actually like? How much do you actually make outside of YouTube? Not counting YouTube as a job. I'm talking regular 9-to-5 job. How much do you?
Who doesn't love a silly boy?
I mean, it's not a ton of money. It's between 20 and 25.
All right, so say about $28.25.
Cannot legally endorse that behavior in this
And how
venue.
much
This
would
is
you
true.
say You make
Yes.
in a month.
DSP has it easy. Other troll communities are savage. I have seen it. I have seen it. The Wings trolls, bro.
All right, so
The LTG trolls.
$4,000, 4,000. All right, and taxes usually average out to about what, $2 like, per spending. Like, all right, in a month, how much would you say you spend in taxes?
What's going on in the lore world? So this is the horror cow. You know, there's lol cows like Darkside Phil and PWR and Derek Larson and World of T-Shirts, and then there are horror cows. Horror cows. I could think of one, Cyraxx, and maybe Chad, help me out. There has to be other horror cows. Andy Ditch. Andy Ditch is another one who we may cover. I don't know. His screaming and his act is very grating on me. But this is Cyraxx. He is a goblin in every sense of the term. He has a hunchback. He has no shoulders. His parents drank when they had him, when he was in the womb. And, yeah, we are finding out new and amazing details about this guy and his life. Thanks to Dashfire, who ruined me.
All right, so
Andy
let's
Ditch tried to
say
poison
you
his
make
family, yeah,
about-
and he fakes autism so he can have people change his diaper. That's pretty much the too long didn't read of Andy Ditch.
That equals out to about.
For real, if he had Cyraxx's trolls, he'd be
115,400
afraid to go outside even once a week.
And taxes usually are about.
Yeah, because they got drones coming
Let's
over his
see,
house,
they're
dropping
usually
paint on his
about
roof.
163 a
You
month.
say I fake, yeah.
160.
You say I fake. That's him. My favorite untapped schizo cow is Crazy Locks. His YouTube channel is an enigma because you'd think he's too far gone to figure out how to
in
even
average,
upload. Ooh.
If you did not pay
Crazy
tax,
Locks. I'm
if
going to look
you
that up.
kept every single dime that you make per month, you time this number I'm about to show you. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Cyraxx also believes that he's worth
365.
millions of dollars and that
That's
people
about
owe him
your
millions of
average
dollars.
per month, right there. The
Crazy
larger
Locks is a
number
musical
times
artist?
365 a year, right?
Putting it down like a beast in
365 days in a
Walmart.
year.
Doing it smooth in McDonald's.
That's how much you
Mommies
could be
stumble
walking
upon
away
the only
with
weapon that
if
can
you didn't
defeat
pay
Mayweather's.
taxes. If you saved up your money,
He's an
and
artist?
did not pay taxes,
A musical artist?
That's how much you could be walking away with, dude.
That looks like it's like over $1 billion.
He can't have lawn furniture because
Exactly.
Trolls posted is free.
You
Yeah, and
see
they took
my
his
point now,
porch
Marty?
down or
You could be
something.
walking away with a lot
Eggy
more
watches his videos on
if
occasion. I love
you
them.
didn't pay
Keep
your
pushing them things. Well, you
How
know
the
we always
US should
keep
go
that
around
bang
all
on
countries
us.
and kill
And
all
we're staying
the leaders,
hydrated in
and
this
many
bitch.
more.
First off, we need to get rid of our goddamn government because, to be quite honest,
Hell yeah.
the
Cyraxx
president
pushing
don't run
the Doge agenda before
the government
Doge was a
does.
thing.
And you know what's funny? They say that we have freedom of speech. No, we fucking
Who's the
don't.
guy that says that the
If we
satellite man is
truly
burning
have freedom
lasers
of
in his
speech,
teeth? I want to watch that
then why
guy.
are we not
That
allowed
guy's
to state our opinions
insane.
on social media
He's going 1,000 miles per
without
hour.
being shadow banned? And you want to know why social media
Shadow
hates me?
Blade. That's a deep cut.
It ain't because of that shit that I did. It's because I don't fucking listen to society. I go against the grain.
You know, we live in a
I
society.
see that everything
He's
goes
amazing
wrong.
too. What's his name?
I see
I may throw one of his
how
videos up.
great the
Just
US
as a little palate cleanser, because Cyraxx, bro. You got to take Cyraxx in small doses. Tony something. Thank you, Chase. And also welcome.
Nice approach.
Wow, so many of us hanging out. Deadwing Dork covers less known locales. I love Deadwing Dork. Can I tell you a story? So Captain Alex made a AI song, and your boy was featured in it alongside Deadwing Dork. So, ladies and gentlemen, I made it. Somebody made a diss track about me.
Wipe out Kim Jong-un and free his people, we'd be in a much better place. Hey, here's an idea. How about we wipe out Russia's nuke? How about everybody fucking
Cyraxx,
take
the
away
political
their
analyst
fucking
right here.
nukes? All the leaders sit the fuck down, smoke a goddamn bowl.
I found out about Cooking with Jack
and
from
actually
Deadwing
fucking
Dork. That's
chill
what's
the
up,
fuck out.
tubes.
You know, everybody's always talking about how, oh,
Let me do
we're
some
always-
internet
we're
sleuthing
different,
real
all this.
quick.
You got Russia over here
Tony
with Putin saying, oh, I'm better than everyone else. I can do whatever I want. No, the fuck you can't. You dumb fuck. You're a fucking gangster who became president of Russia, motherfucker. That's all you are.
What?
You're a pissed off, bitter old man that just happened to become the leader of Russia.
What?
And Kim Jong-un, your punk ass needs to go the fuck to hell. Yo,
Tony Chase.
Fuck boy.
Yes.
With a shitty ass fucking haircut to the U.S. government. Why ain't y'all motherfuckers
To the U.S.
going
government,
after
I
Kim
say
Jong-un,
this.
nuking his punk ass and freeing the people of North Korea? If the U.S. is really
Tony
about
Chase is the
people
name. Yep.
like
And
I
of course,
said,
Chase is the one that let us
why
know.
don't we fucking Kim Jong-un or arrest him or do whatever
You like
they need to
Clawpaw?
do
Who's that? Oh,
and
well,
free
here's a
the
question I
fucking
could just
people of
answer
North
on my
Korea.
own
People always bitch and complain
by
to the
opening a new
government about how
tab
the
and
US
searching
is
in my
doing
damn
it, blah, blah,
self.
blah. Well, here's an
There he
idea.
is.
How about
There
we
he
stop
is.
fucking giving Russia
He's called the police over
fucking
100 times, and then he
ways
wonders
to
why the
try to
police made him a
fucking
43.
nuke everybody with these fucking nuclear warheads. We defund Putin, get rid of his ass. Do whatever
Yeah,
you gotta do to
defund
get rid of
Putin.
him.
Tell him,
Get somebody
Cyrax.
in there that can run Russia
Claws and
properly,
paws?
that does care about his people and wants to see Russia do good.
At one point, Cyrax was convinced by Marty.
Oh, his
in some
chat
fake
called him that,
letters
okay.
that his family might get
DSP is the
evicted
220 and
because of all the
Cyrax is the
complaints.
43, and I indulge in the 420.
Send someone to our house to rip down our fence.
Yes, we were just talking about
our
this.
landlady company,
We are learning about Cyrax in real time. I love it.
her insurance company, her and the police both.
Deadwing has a
said
claw hand and he
that
jokes about it.
either
Oh.
Our internet gets turned off or we get evicted. And I need everyone's help because my family wants to fight this really bad. We want to get a lawyer, but around here in Ohio, it's almost impossible. My family needs an out-of-state lawyer that will take on our case and help to fight this shit. My mom's been downstairs in tears on and off all morning. I've been trying to figure out a way that I can raise over $100 to try to get a lawyer for my family so that we can finally fight these goddamn trolls.
What am I looking at? Hold on.
Shit. This morning, when we called the police department to make a report, that officer basically made it sound like I start a lot of the shit that goes on. But even you guys know that a lot of the shit that goes on, I don't start it. I try to get away from it. They think that getting off the internet is going to help things. They truly think that
Man, he's kind of promo.
that by getting off the internet is going to help shit. But it's not.
The cops
It's
told me
only
to get
gonna
off
make
the
it
internet.
worse.
My mom told me to get off the internet. I refuse to get off the internet.
But because of Marty and them,
Does the documentary have the clips of the police coming
I'm
to
losing
Cyrax's
out
house?
over
Yep, we saw a
$10
couple of them.
million in ad
And him
revenue
getting arrested.
within a few years. Within a year, I'm losing over $2 million in ad revenue.
2 million. That's a
However,
big
constant
number.
calls and visits by
Very
the
interesting
police
number.
made one of the officers give Sally a reality check about Cyrax.
Tell me who I need to call or get a hold of too.
Like I said, I'm writing all this down for you. You can call Adult Protective Services, see if they can help you out.
Here it is? Okay.
If you want to stop dealing with this, next step is just to evict him.
He's 34. He needs to start paying rent.
That's what I've been telling him all
He
these
needs
years.
to start paying rent. He doesn't want to do it. Then evict him out of here. Send him on his own.
He wouldn't
Don't
survive.
you have to go through the court system to...
Yep. Go down and evict him. Give him his 30 days. You don't want to do that. You need to start paying me rent. Well, I don't have money. Okay. But guess what? You have all these computers. You have all this technology stuff. You can start selling that off. Start paying me rent. The guy that does like the National Discovery, like the BBC guy, they have like a half-hour
The
special on
BBC
Camps.
guy.
It's a cult following of Chance.
I'm sorry, what?
Waiting to see what he does next.
And he is 34 years old.
Okay, well then he needs to go. Because, Sally, how many times have we, as a collective, been out here going over the same stuff every single day?
You gotta go,
And I'm not talking about the alarms and all that. But
This
over
is
the same
the
thing.
cops telling her this. I remember this.
What's he doing today?
That is a nice
We
porch
got
that they
another
have,
one about
though. That's
Chance.
a nice
I mean,
porch.
I'm honest with you when I come out here. It's Chance again. You guys have to sit down with him and go, look, man.
BBC
He goes
Cyrax.
to sit down. He gets up.
BBL
and
Cyrax.
Yeah.
Hey, Sierra 32, all the way over on Kick. Thank you so much for that copy and paste bot message. Let's go ahead and just get that out of here. Get out of here. Get the F out.
They're still doing it.
Get out.
But he's some of his posts are getting weirder and weirder. I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
well, yeah.
They're getting weird,
it's
all
gonna
right.
get to a point where if he's gonna say or threaten or get to a point where he's gonna do things that are a little bit over the top, he may get arrested.
Already played this clip and Cyrax joined in and started yelling.
He's getting close to showing things.
I'm subscribed to an entire channel of Cyrax Spurgouts. It's incredible.
You can't help
He's getting close on some of these posts.
Here's Sally's face, man. She's going through it. She just doesn't know what she's gonna do with that little bastard. You know she loves him. She just doesn't like him.
Marty tricked
Shout out
Cyrax
to
and
Base
given him the
Shaman.
passwords to his account, and in return leaked his search history, including why do mice nibble on my head while I sleep, trans porn, and Google searches for stepdad helps son come.
Oh, buddy.
For how to stop getting bot lobbies in Fortnite and visit how
Shout out
the
to
fuck
the
do I
Leaping
get out of
Lemur.
bot
We love the
lobbies
Leaping Lemur.
in the r/Fortnite Reddit. So not too bad, but still pretty cringe. So after looking up some Fortnite questions, I guess Chance started getting a little thirsty because he looked up black trans chatterbait and then visits chatterbait, the trans section, right? So after he nuts, he has some post-nut clarity, right? And he's wondering, is what I did right now gay? So then he looks for, can I blow trans women's penis and not be gay? He also searched for, am I gay if I jack off a trans with a dick? Now,
damn.
Listen, everyone has their own preferences, right? And to each their own. So then Chance continues to get more and more curious. He searches for, do straight guys jack off trans girls? And then searches for, is it gay to suck off a trans woman? Now, yes, it is.
Cyrax got an unlikely ally in Food Beauty, who had her own share of trolls. She initially backed Cyrax, only to run it back after learning about his history, then even denying that she said anything.
Music biz, Marty incoming. Ew, don't talk about that guy. I hate that guy. I fell down a rabbit hole
He
with this
pulled the
Cyrax
wings.
guy. Ugh, the people who antagonize him are worse than him. I don't care what anyone says. So pathetic.
Chance's downfall
Cyrax is a mess, but
is
he's
not
antagonized
accepting
a
his
lot.
true
People,
feelings.
he's got issues. He's
just got to be
He's
himself.
highly mentally unstable. People are disgusting. They make content out of, oh my god, guys, did you see the rage? He got arrested. They called the cops on him. They're pieces of crap. I don't understand that culture of, oh, Volko. I hate that stuff. Don't even get me started. So pathetic. To get entertainment out of antagonizing someone with mental illness and just don't even get me started on that. I don't know how people live with themselves doing that.
It's a lot of fun.
People have a right to be on the internet.
It's because Marty
Why shouldn't he
decided
be on
to
the
troll
internet?
her too.
Why
I mean,
should he
look,
not be allowed on the internet?
catching strays.
What does he do on the internet that bugs people?
I think we've just watched about
People
2
who bully
hours
other
of
people
what
shouldn't be allowed on the
bothers
internet.
people about him on the internet.
This Marty guy went and moved across the street from him. What intention do you have by doing that? To antagonize him, to come at you, and then he punches him out, and they all have a good laugh at that. The cops do shit about it, do nothing about it, and then whenever they go to his house and
Who is
Cyrax
this?
attacks
Oh,
somebody
Food
because he's been
Beauty.
pushed too
Okay,
far
Food
and he
Beauty.
attacks them back, he gets charged. Everything about that situation is messed up. I don't even want to go down that, but I went down a rabbit hole on that, and that's my opinion about it. I can't stand people who bully people day in and day out, and that's all those people, Kiwi farmer people do. They take people who are autistic, turn them
You
into
don't talk
lolcows,
about
push them
them.
too far, make
You don't
entertainment
talk
out of it,
about
and
them.
It's beyond disgusting. That's all I have to say. Okay, Brandon, but that's not up
It'd
to
be
you.
better-
So what,
it'd
you
be
keep
better if you
antagonizing
didn't say
him and bullying
anything
him
at all.
and bullying him. You don't even have proof that
It would be
happened.
better if you didn't
How do
say
you have proof that
anything
even
at all.
happened? And even then, so what? Let the law deal with it. Why do you have to go and keep antagonizing him so it makes it okay to show up at his house and assault him back? No, it doesn't. So, sorry. It's hard for people on the spectrum to ignore things normally. Yeah, he's a very, very, very mentally disturbed person, and they target people like that. One more time what happened with Cyrax. So open your crusty ears. Okay? I didn't watch complete videos because, like I said,
Context.
most of the videos that were recommended to me, the ones I saw were a few of them. A few were like the police being sent to his house, him beating someone up who came to his house. I'm not defending him, but I'm also not defending the people who antagonize him for lols. Okay?
Do I know about the blind kid yet?
Somebody shot a bullet through a rubber ball or
Yes.
something through
Blind
his
Billy.
window.
And the
So to me,
whole
at an initial glance, And I didn't watch
rumor and
everything in great detail,
innuendo,
maybe
the he
snippets,
said,
because, like,
he
they're
said.
hours long, these videos and streams about him.
She already has her own
So I will
page.
admit,
Oh,
yeah,
I
it was my
bet.
bad. I didn't fully look into it.
You'll
before
never see
opening
my
it
happy ass there.
about it. Okay. So I wasn't defending behavior of his that I didn't even know existed at the time.
Justice for
So,
blind Billy.
whenever someone came in my chat and said, "Why are you, defending him? He's a, whatever." I didn't think anything of it at first because I thought people throw that word around all the time. There's a psychiatric disorder where you prefer exclusively, pretty much exclusively, have a sexual interest.
Is she eating as she's
And that's
talking?
what
I can
the
hear her
definition is,
snacking
And I
her
didn't think
lips
anything
like.
of it because anytime I saw a few videos where Cyraxx was, I never seen him where he was he was always in a relationship with an older woman like his age, and if he was,
Yeah,
wouldn't he
this
be
is some
arrested?
sort of
Wouldn't he be
mukbang, some
charged?
ASMR
Something.
shit.
Because the law doesn't take that lightly, so I thought nothing of it. I thought it was just like, because Negs does that. It throws around that accusation a lot. So then when someone came in and said that, more than one person, and I was getting comments about it, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do my homework.
I have to watch the last
I'm gonna look
the
So I
stream of
actually
Marty
found, after some digging,
make
some-
Cyraxx
there was
last
one
friends to
specific
stop
video
associating
where I
with him.
saw
The
all the
documentary
screenshots
doesn't show it.
between
Okay,
him and
okay.
this decoy.
She's 400
They-
pounds. She's
basically
always
what they did
eating.
was it's called it is entrapment, which is why he's not apparently legally.
Oh my
I heard that's why
God,
he's not
she's
in trouble
going
for
down
what
this
he did.
road. That's not a good idea.
So they set him up by
That is not a good
having
idea.
a girl that was of age, pretend she's 14, and they went back and forth and had some very inappropriate sexual discussion. Okay, that I don't condone. I find that disgusting. I don't even care about the situation anymore enough. I'm just whatever. I'm not condoning if he had really bad behaviors. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, let the law deal with him. So now I have this loser on my neck now because of what I said. He can't handle anyone saying anything, any criticism.
Cyraxx would then appear on Lowcow Live, where he would be exposed, specifically by Tommy
He
C.
went on Lowcow Live?
Believe it or not, we actually got him. Cyraxx.
What?
Cyraxx, how are you doing, my friend?
What? How did I miss this? I don't watch Lowcow
Hey,
Live. I think it's
like
cringe.
always
I hate
tell
that
everybody,
show.
Call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner, man.
So
Oh,
what
no.
makes you keep interacting with Music Biz Marty?
The fact that
It shows
he
that
keeps
Cyraxx only
on
cares
doing,
about
like, these,
himself.
like,
All he had to do was
super
to dance to save him from getting
personal
doxxed, and he
and
didn't. But
basically
he danced.
He does whatever he can.
But he danced to be able to
get
be
in
with the
my
kid.
way of
Oh
the shit
man,
I'm trying
bro.
to do, you know?
Is
Dude,
this
like,
the Marty that
what's
beat you
your
up?
deal?
He did. He beat you up.
Yes.
Wow.
Like,
well, Chance, I have a question. Do you think that maybe the reason he posted
Look how
up in your town is
fat
the hopes
they are,
that
bro.
you would come out and would beat the hell out of him? And like the entire goal is that he wants to lure you into doing stupid shit. Like, do you think that
Right.
might be
And-
it?
Oh, definitely. I know that's definitely a part of it. But at the same time, for me as a human being, it's like I'm not.
Is that
thinking
Tommy
about,
C
like,
in the
oh,
lower
this
right?
dude
I don't know
wants
who
to
that
make money
is.
off me.
Yeah, you're not
I'm
thinking.
thinking
The guy that's vaping
I'm
right now?
thinking in the terms of like, okay, this dude wants to sit here and f around. He's gonna find out. We actually ended up getting in contact with an actual staff member
Okay,
at
bet,
YouTube.
bet.
Sent them all the
I
stuff,
appreciate you
and
guys
they
smartening
are
me up on
more
these
than
things,
likely
like
gonna
filling
be
in the
getting
gaps.
FBI and police involved to
Well,
put us.
that's what you're saying right now, Chance. It's not going to work. I can tell you.
Well,
this
you
for a
never know.
fact.
Well, you never know.
Well, I know because
it
I've
doesn't hurt to run it
experienced
up the
it.
poll, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Imagine
I know.
being on
Oh,
this
yeah, I know,
show.
and that-
Imagine,
The
bro.
sidewalk is called
It pisses
public
me
easement.
off. It
Yeah.
pisses me
You
off.
physically,
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
basically physically
This
assaulting
is
somebody on
the
public
cursed
property,
blunt rotation right
regardless
here.
of what he's doing,
Right.
because we have freedom of speech in America.
Right. Oh yeah. And that's the thing. Like at that point in time, like I genuinely thought that he was on our property. So I
Did you
could
have
fucking
another guy
show you
shoot
what's
out your
going
window?
on. Yes. He didn't shoot out the window, but he did shoot at it.
You get catfished often, and most of the time you get catfished by people that
Oh,
pretend
yeah.
to be underage girls.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, that's the thing though. That's the thing though. A lot of them aren't
All of
underage. A lot
I'm
of
pretty
them-
sure all of them weren't underage girls.
Who's
There's no
Katie?
reason.
Who's Katie?
Katie was a mod for my channel, and a lot of people have this thing of like, oh, you guys talk sexually and blah blah, blah when really we
You
didn't.
did.
Like there was no sexual.
You didn't send him a
involved.
picture of your
She
penis?
was- No.
Oh,
what was
whoa.
Masshole Report talking about when you sent your pictures to a 14-year-old girl?
So the whole thing with that was Marty took what Candle had accused me of being a profile saying I was doing this, doing that.
Why
But
don't?
what
Why?
happened?
Or didn't you have a trans girlfriend?
That's because I don't judge, dude. Like if they're
Oh,
like
you
if
had
they
a trans
identify
girlfriend?
as
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah. You guys definitely
yeah, for a
are
while I
keeping
did,
me
and then it just really didn't work
educated
out
on
between
this.
us. So I was like, you know,
What made it not
Was
work
it the
out?
penis?
no, just the fact that like
Why is he
they
talking
had
about this
no
out
goals in
loud,
life, like, they didn't
bro?
I mean,
want
they
to
obviously
do
wanted to be a
anything.
woman.
They
That's a goal.
Right, yeah.
I want to go back to the 14-year-old girl because we got
Yeah, of course.
we got text between you and this girl that you think is 14 years old.
No, what happened was, are you referring to the whole Katie thing, or are you referring to the Mastro
Well,
Mafia
I'm
stuff?
interested
I
in
mean, if
anything.
there's multiples, let's get into all of them.
Yeah, let's
No
get
filter. Let's
multiple.
go. Bring it
These
on.
people clearly state that they're 14 years old, and you keep going for
But
it.
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though, dude. They're not underage. They are of
Yeah,
age. And what I'm doing
but they're
is
telling you they're not, and you're
no,
fine with it.
Wow, you are so
No, I'm not.
stupid,
Believe
bro, I
me.
swear.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah,
Actually, you
sure.
are, dude.
We're
You
getting
act-
hot.
Dude, like, what's your deal? You
Yeah, what do
fucking
I deal?
jackass?
I don't
Like,
know. I'm
what's
not
your
talking to
end game?
14-year-old girls, and you're
That is
lying.
definitely
Hey,
not a deal.
all
That's
right,
true.
all right, okay, all right. If you're not sitting here messing around with pedophiles, then why the you got Boogie up here,
Boogie's
bro?
a pedophile.
Go ahead.
Shao
yeah,
Shimigami. Hello, my friend.
But
Welcome.
Boogie's girlfriend's over 18.
Oh, yeah. We're doing a Cyrax.
But you're still
For
so
me,
desperate for love of a 14-year-old girl that you
it's
keep
all
talking to people online,
it's all about
knowing you're
the
targeted.
visit. Clearly, you guys know nothing. So, Wayne,
No.
until you get better people on here, I'm out.
I got 2 questions.
Damn, he rage quit,
I think
bro.
it's easy to talk about it and get into the root of it to see it. Like
What
I
is it with
figure
these
it's
lolcows
loneliness,
and
right?
rage
That's
quitting?
what I thought.
think
That
he's
was the question
I
I
think
wanted
he's
to
a
ran
know.
away.
I don't know. Call me crazy.
With no one believing his stories. This would then make Cyrax rage quit the interview and start up his own stream bashing Tommy.
Tommy C, I'm gonna tell you this right now, motherfucker. You're a piece of fucking trash. You sit there and run your mouth about me on the podcast.
He's cutting a
but
promo.
Really, you ain't shit, homie.
That's when William came in.
Because I'm telling you right now, son,
Because
there's
he's with
a
Masshole
major
and Rax
difference
hated
between
her.
doing online
Masshole
shit and
Mafia?
real life shit, bro. There's a difference, dog.
Please play the clip of him falling off the chair. I don't know the clip
wanna
that you're
sit there
talking
and
about.
Make me out to be the bad guy, but really, you ain't about
I can
shit,
search
homeboy.
though.
You ain't shit, nigga.
Oh!
You're just a
You can't
blah,
say that
blah,
word.
blah talker. That's all you are, motherfucker. That's all you're ever going to be is a shit talker. You're a smug fucking wannabe tough guy, bro.
Let's see here.
Like I
Cyrax lost
said,
his
to
chair.
Tommy C,
Cyrax breaks down in
I deal with
tears.
motherfuckers like you every
Drunk
day in my
koala
chat.
slays Cyrax. Fat guy
I
nearly
deal with
falling out of
motherfuckers
chair.
like you in my chat every fucking day.
Queso shits
You
himself
ain't no
again.
one
I don't know who
special,
that
dog.
is.
You ain't no one special, homeboy. You think you're this tough motherfucker, but you ain't. So, Tommy, if you want to be proven wrong, I'll gladly prove you wrong to your fucking face, dog.
Damn.
Fuck you and fuck your shit. Because you ain't shit, dude.
So remember
Johnny
Gordon from the
Elbow.
start
Why
of
am I
this?
getting Johnny
Well,
Elbow
he makes an
videos?
appearance where he discovers
From
what
LoCal
Cyrax
Live. That's
does on the
probably
internet.
why.
I had no idea any of this shit was going on till day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about it?
Huh?
How do you feel about it?
Well, it pisses me off.
Yeah.
You know, and it embarrasses the shit out
Kelly
of me.
takes a massive fall.
And
Cyrax gets
it pisses me
caught.
off that my name's
Grifting.
even associated with
Cyrax
that caliber, man.
self-reports.
From what I'm reading and what I
What
have
is it with
read,
locals in wrestling? Oh my god.
trust me, I will.
If
will
only
do
I had
some more
enough time to
research and
explain.
find out exactly what's true, what isn't true.
She busted Rax, and that's when a
But
bunch of trolls joined the Rax community.
If everything
Okay.
is, then you know
Hugh
what?
Neutron, welcome, my
I
friend.
have no time, man, for deviance. I have no time for somebody.
Queso is awesome. He's genuinely wholesome and funny.
Which
I've seen him on
concludes with
TikTok a
Cyrax
couple of
joining the
times.
stream in a
I
fit
see
of
a lot of
rage.
people clowning on him, but he takes it in stride.
What had happened, what went down, blah, blah,
The stream
blah.
with his stepfather,
But,
Cyrax,
you know,
joins in. Oh
again,
my god.
He was a child when they divorced. So I, was trying to give him an option, a better option. And, that's why I called him up and I did it behind
Let's
Gordon's
see
back.
here.
And
I'm scrubbing.
I had
Most
talked
replayed.
I just want to. I don't
He
know
doesn't
why
fall
asshat just
there.
comes off the tip of my tongue every time I go to say his name. But I called.
He
I
rage
called and I
quits.
chatted with him, and he
He's
seemed
back.
at the time a little bizarre. You know, kind of think, okay, this child is mentally
Was he on a different
disadvantaged.
episode? I don't see him falling
So I
down.
had to talk to him that way. I want to say
It's all
we
good
paid
fun
for
with
him to come
queso.
down, but
I
can't
don't remember. I don't remember.
Even his
And
mom
it don't-
cooks
it
for
really
him?
don't matter.
Sweet.
When he first got here, he
Yeah,
was
the
he was
minute he got
when
here.
he hit when he hit the airport, he was all excited. I mean, he was like a kid at Christmas.
If you can give me a timestamp,
And
I'm literally looking at the video right now. Cyrax self-reports, locale live. I'm giving them a view. Ugh.
Because
Ugh, I feel
Gordon
dirty.
had work the next morning. And
He's sitting.
I
He's
had
sitting.
gotten
I'm looking
up
at the
and
most
I had things I
replayed.
needed to do to get us ready to go camping that day, and I was telling him what I needed
That's
to
where
get
he
done.
rage
and-
quit.
I was working a half a day.
Yeah, and all of a sudden he pops up off the couch with his phone in his hand and a picture of his aunt, and
Yeah.
it's a woman with all
Well,
these.
first off, before he even did that, he
I found it
jumped up,
from just
and
typing
this is
Cyrax
what
falls
she
off the
told me,
chair.
so I'm filling in her blanks also.
Google that.
When he jumped up off the couch, he started screaming, "I gotta go home!
Yeah.
I gotta go home!
Yeah, he did.
I gotta go home!" And he started getting into this. I gotta go
Like
home.
crazy. I mean,
you
he went
know.
batshit
and
I see
what do
Cyrax lost
And-
his chair, and
and Jen was
KSI
saying, was
flew
like,
out
"What
of
are
his
you doing?"
chair.
You
Fat
know,
guy
what-
nearly
what-
falling out
and
of his
so
chair.
He was.
Yeah.
He was
So-
freaking out, man. He was fucking freaking out on her.
Yeah.
And he shows her a picture, and it was his aunt sitting on the couch, with grandkids or
Another
whatever.
Cyrax self-reports? No, wait, this
and-
same one.
and dogs or
Cyrax
something
poops
on
himself
there,
in front of
and she
everyone.
said-
Oh,
She
here it is. Cyrax
She
falls on
captioned it,
locale
"I
live.
died and went to heaven." You know,
It says, "I've died and gone to heaven."
I've died and gone to
Found
heaven.
it.
Now, the first
And-
problem with that, even
Well-
the statement, I've never known anybody to die and come back and make a Facebook post. But that's just my theory.
It's a Theo theory. All right, let's see. Browser. Field trip.
And like I was then about I don't know 6 months into us talking, I started rekindling it with Kelly, and like it was,
What the?
and like and like I was then about I don't know 6 months into us talking, I started rekindling it with Kelly, and like
Well, there you go. I was waiting for him to fall out of his seat like that one guy. What's his name? Mr. Ass.
I tried to explain to him what she meant by it in case he didn't understand. And because
Rax
I'm
acted
thinking
like
at
he
this
was a
point,
professional
yeah, 3
racer,
fries
and he
shy
would
of a
stream
Happy
himself
Meal
playing
is
racing
the
games with a
mildest
wheel.
joker.
Cringe. He's
You know,
cringe.
That's exactly what came to mind. As soon
And
as
his
he
grandma's
came off
Hot
the couch
Pockets,
with that, I
gross.
just thought, oh God, I am so fucked. And so I told him what was going on. And he looked at me and he says, "You just don't want me to go home." I said, "Listen, you little bastard. I don't give a
You
shit
little
if you
bastard.
stay."
You bastard. You effing coward.
And he just
The
looked
Drift
at me,
King.
He was like, "You,
Not even a
you
good wheel with
hate me,
900
and
degrees
I
of
gotta go
rotation too.
home.
It had
My
like
family
60
needs
degrees.
me.
Well, that's what
My
happens when you
aunt's
buy
dead."
a steering wheel from the flea market.
To deal
And he
Well,
was using
before
assist. I do
that,
remember hearing that. Yes.
He bows up on me. And I thought, oh God, here we go.
Because
Here
she
we
didn't
go
know
again.
him. All she'd ever
I
done
know.
talk to him on the phone.
So I had no idea what he was capable of. And when he went to bow at me,
And Cyrax
turned
was
him
using a
around
wheel, and Marty was playing with
and
the
walked him
controller.
straight out my
See?
front
Just
door.
a bat boy with
told
the
me to sit
internet.
down, "You're whatever you do."
How's it going, my friend?
made
Hi,
him sit
Lore. Why do I
outside.
feel
Now,
like
mind you,
finding out who Cyrax
it's
is going to
82
give me a psychic
degrees.
damage based on the
I'm
thumbnail?
giving afternoon in Florida, and this is in the morning.
So I took a low
at
res
best,
photograph of Cyrax and
it
I
was
put it in
about
the old chat
77
GPT.
in the morning.
And I
So
said to
he's
make him
sitting
yelling
out on the steps,
on a PNG
and he's
background. And I'd be
banging
damned
at
if it
the
didn't do it.
door. Let me in,
So I said,
or I'm gonna piss on your
make him look to the
door."
left. And then make him look to the right.
And I'm like,
And there's
so
your thumbnail.
At this point, I knew I was screwed.
Because every pro drifter
And
used
I will just
ABS
walk
and
up to
traction
the
control,
door.
guys.
Now, mind you, I had not locked the door when I walked him out.
So you could have just opened it.
He
Yeah,
could've
I'm
just
thinking about
opened
getting
it, yes.
Path of
Wow.
Exile 2. I really like Diablo 4, but I ain't paying a full
he's telling me he's gonna piss on
$60
my
to
door. I told him
$70
to go
for
find
the
a fucking
expansion.
tree.
We live
After
in
I
the
played the
country.
shit out of
And
the first
I walked to the door. and I
the
locked
first
it.
vanilla
I thought,
game.
You know what? I'm not going to take the chance of this.
And that's
going
why Marty
sideways real
was
quick,
and
'cause it
always
was
will
going
be
sideways.
the Drift
What do you
King.
want, Champ?
Can't argue with that.
Hey Jenny, you're lucky that when I was
Yeah,
your old man, I
it's
didn't
a
beat your
quad
fucking
A
ass,
game.
Fred.
Will you?
You're lucky I didn't whoop your
When you were there, we'll bring him back down. Bring him back down, boy.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Shut your bitch ass
Cyrax would
up.
then target his own audience and
Uh-oh.
demand they protect him and back him up.
That's right.
Even
I've
to
seen a
go
video
as
of
far
him
as
going,
say he
how come
doesn't
nobody's
care,
going
they
to
get
back
doxxed
me
because it's no
the
big
F
deal.
up?
Why would you not step up and defend me the same way I would any of you any given day of the week? I don't see any of you making a video defending me. Even after all the bad shit that I've been through, I don't see any of you making a video defending me.
And nobody will. PDF, like yourself,
Uh-oh.
multiple time PDF.
Uh-oh.
Someone who, gives their grandma a little 1-2, gives Billy a little sucky while he's asleep in the middle of the night. Nobody should be defending you at all.
Yikes.
Y'all really shouldn't be scared to get doxxed. You really shouldn't. Because all they're going to do is put out your information. And the information they're going to put out is literally just your address and where you work. And let me tell you something. Big whoop if you get fired from your job because of these guys. Guess what? Half y'all motherfuckers hate your jobs anyway.
It's okay if you lose your job to
Half
defend.
you
Oh,
motherfuckers
God.
like your jobs anyway. So why stick around to do it?
Eyes closed, lies told. Thank you, Neutron. I knew I heard that somewhere before.
I want a new job.
Phil
But
does
then
that
when
all the
someone gets you
time.
Fired, you whine and you bitch and complain. I mean, you didn't like the job in the first place, so why you bitching? Find somewhere else to work that you actually do like. Stop being a little bitch and not saying something. You can find 50 million jobs walking down the street. You can find 30 different jobs within 10 feet of each other just by walking down the street. Which is an indication of one of two things. You're either a troll in disguise and you're pretending, or your parents raised a bitch.
Ooh.
If they go after your family and your family's stupid enough to believe
It's a
their
Swamp Dweller
lies,
meme. I
well,
swear. You guys are definitely helping me out with all this.
first place anyway, did you?
Cyrax would then decide to go down the Christian route and
I would
declare
get a
himself
job at
a
Burger
warrior of
King because
God.
I love Burger King.
Warrior of God. I am a child of God. And I will no longer bow down to your wicked evil ways. I'm done.
Your wicked evil ways.
You guys are all pure evil. Because I know that I not only have God on my side. That's right.
Oh no, I do remember this.
God as well, that are willing to help me fight. Yes, I know that I'm just one man.
One man.
Going up against an army of demons. I get that. But I have not come alone. I have a lot of brothers and sisters. I have a lot of family
Amen.
to ride with me.
That's right.
And to fight with me.
Gotta have faith. That's right.
I have not come alone.
He would then go on to befriend Tibbs TV, who thought Cyrax
34,
was
yes.
misunderstood. But when he found out about the chats with minors, he cut all ties. Cyrax, desperate to have a friend, made it a mission to a dark secret.
I'm asking the questions because right now, I don't even know how to look at you, man.
Tibbs, who's this?
I called you my brother. I told you I'd have your back. I vouched for you. I lost my fucking home because of you. Because I stood by you thinking that they were wrong. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. You better not lie to me. Because if you do, I will help Jenny Joe throw your ass in jail if you lie to me. And I already know the answers, okay? Is this the first time you've done this, or has it happened before?
It's happened before.
Okay, then what does that make you, by default? The official...
That makes me a piece of shit.
Tell me the exact definition of what that would entail you to be. Chance Wilkins, what are you, by that logic?
By that logic, I'm a pedophile.
You are a pedophile, correct?
No!
Yes, and
I need to hear you say that you, Chance Wilkins, are a pedophile by what you've done.
A good burger? What kind of burger, though? I just had a delicious burger Smashburger yesterday.
Are you a pedophile? Yes or no?
Yes, and I'm sorry.
Now I want you to say it in full. And after this, we'll get started on helping you get better. I, Chance Wilkins, am a pedophile. Say it.
Damn.
I'm a pedophile.
It's the whole thing.
The whole thing. Say it, Chance.
I just Wilkins am a pedophile.
We then start bashing and attacking Tibbs, including his use of a love doll.
The one dude that I thought could
Cyraxx,
help me get
Tibbs,
away from
and
the
CIA
toys, like I
hole.
said
Okay.
he did. Turned out to be a total
Meat,
fucking
cheese, good
piece of
buns,
shit
rest of suit.
scumbag.
Well, I can't do the buns
Whole synthetic
unless they're
doll thing,
keto buns.
I get it. We all have our own thing. I'm not judging.
We had
that,
them on
you know? It is what it
delicious
is.
tortilla
'Cause
wraps,
there's a lot
like
of
cooked
people out there
in,
that do way
like
weirder shit than
on the
that.
pan.
That's, what he's doing is more or
with,
less on the normal spectrum. You
Big Mac
seriously need
sauce
mental
and
health,
pickles.
bro. And I'm
Absolutely
sorry that you went
delicious.
through what you went through, man. I'm sorry
Onion?
that you lost
I
your
could get.
fucking
I
cat.
could. I
I'm
could.
sorry
I could
you
have
went through
onion.
what you went
I
through
prefer
with
not
these
to have
hotels,
onion.
bro. I am
If
sorry
it's a Philly
about that,
cheesesteak,
dog.
I'd rock with
But
onion.
you
But if it's a
need
burger,
help, Tibbs. I mean, look at you, bro. You sleep with a sex doll, bro. You're nothing. I
Oh.
have never been in contact with a kid physically, you dumbass.
Crazy as Cyraxx is. Wow. This cinematic
Cyraxx would
universe.
then get into another
This is
online
like some Disney
relationship.
Plus shit. Now we're getting
This time
into.
Taylor, an Australian woman with 2 kids. Cyraxx would constantly talk about how he wants to be a family, how much he loves
Okay,
Taylor.
this is the
and
part
the
now
boys,
where I
mentioning
started
how he
really
wants to hug
locking
and
into
kiss them.
Cyraxx.
Also mentioning he loves them with all his heart.
He got
and
caught
they are his
stalking a
world.
woman.
This is
Gross.
most likely
That's
an
gross
undercover
behavior.
troll orchestrated by Marty, as she would become part of his
Through
content.
Tibbs?
Cyraxx would even get paranoid
Caramelized?
over Taylor
Try,
and the kids, even accusing Marty of sending poison juice boxes to Australia
I'd
to send them to the
say
hospital.
the Bloomin'
Marty
Onion.
threatened to call the equivalent of CPS Australia and let them know Cyraxx's plans for the kids.
Gross.
Cyraxx pleaded and begged him not to do it. Marty asked Cyraxx to dance for him so he wouldn't call them.
Oh, this is what we were talking about earlier. Dance, Goblin, dance. To be with the kids, but he refused to dance for something else. Made pork for dinner tonight. Was mad good. Shall, hell yeah. If anybody else wants to share what they had for dinner, I absolutely had a delicious
One of Taylor's
bacon
family
wrapped
members,
chicken
wheelchair,
dinner
collapsed
with some
and he
keto
died,
barbecue sauce on.
which Cyraxx
Oh my
instantly
god!
accused
I think I
Marty
had like
of
6 or
murdering
7
him.
of them.
Marty then had Taylor on his stream for an interview.
You gotta
which made
admit, he's feeling the
Cyraxx
music.
angry.
Hey, sometimes you get into that
first and
zen,
foremost, like, how did you
into
get to
that.
know Chance?
Sometimes you
How
get
did
into
you
the
become
zone.
acclimated with him?
Honestly, I've seen partial of him,
Christ.
and I just wanted to
Fries from work,
see
not
whether
bad, not
he
bad.
really was what
Meal
everyone
prepped
was accusing him
burritos.
of.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it took you like a little bit of time to realize that.
Taylor is the Australian.
It was hard at first until I got your insight, I guess.
Okay, she sounds Australian.
And a few others.
Do you think Cyraxx is
But I
a
really did
humiliation
believe at
fetish?
first
I
that
don't
he
know
was
what
not what you
Cyraxx
guys
is
really
into.
made him out to be.
I think it'd probably
Well,
be better if I didn't
After
know.
like I twisted your arm a little bit, you know, when you
But yes.
revealed like your correspondence, all this daddy-daughter little girl shit, like, was just like.
And
it was
Shall,
really
you
gross.
made the
I don't know
pulled
how-
pork. Let's go.
I don't know how that made you feel, but it made me feel queasy, kind of like evaluating it.
You have to watch this stream
Can't understand how any
to find
human
it. Type
being can,
Music Biz Marty, Vita, and Riot.
you know,
Ooh, buddy.
rub his dick that many times and still think that everyone else is horny.
Ugh.
Yeah, it seemed like he jacks off like 10 times a day.
He must be
Say a bit
bored.
more than that, Marty.
Damn.
Like what sickened me when you were trying to tell him that like you were sick and not feeling good, not feeling well.
His first instinct was to shove a cock in my face.
Yeah, yeah.
Cyraxx
even
makes a
after
tragic
telling
mistake
him
in
that my
incredible
youngest
Music
is
Biz
quite
Marty
ill at
live
the
stream
moment,
video.
he thought it was a bright
and
idea
Riot.
to show his, little fella to the world.
Yeah, he
He-
was so in love with your boys.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
He made it very, very clear how
much he loved them and wanted to be a
I should
part
try a pulled
of
pork in
them.
my slow cooker.
What
Yeah.
really gets me is the fact
I'm not
that
really a fan of
recently
pork.
he
I'll
tried to
have it
break
if
up
it's
with
there,
me,
but like I don't go out and find it.
before this whole shenanigan.
I would
Over the
like
fact that
a
I
like if
don't
we're doing
want
like slow
a job.
cooker style.
Yeah.
I would really
From
rock
what
with
I
some like
what
buffalo
I've
chicken.
heard, it was mainly trying to support me via
Vita's a
Sally.
pretty funny guy.
I believe he calls
Is
her
the
his
channel Willie
mama.
Last?
And very
2 hours,
quickly it
30
turned
minutes.
into
I'm gonna add it to the playlist.
borderline flirting with me, I think, in my perspective, and then progressively long hour calls and stuff. Basically trying to get to know me and what I do and
Get to
if I
know
have
me.
kids or not.
She sounds so Australian.
He's very, very close to the idea of getting to meet my boys and know whose the
You
photo that was
know.
on my Facebook was.
So like, when you said that you had kids, did you like perk up a little bit?
Oh, extremely. Like it was almost like
Oh my god.
he went from being sort of dull to, oh wait, you've got kids? Yeah, he's very, very interested in getting to know them, what they were like, who they were. It was more, almost at first it seemed like he was just very interested in knowing, like to sort of butter me up, if that makes sense. Try to get in my good books. But it just seemed like it was becoming too overbearing at some point. Well, he was very much into children role play.
Oh.
Yeah, tell me about that.
More along the lines that he had a generalized fetish for the idea of the party in which he's whacking off to was a child.
Oh,
Yeah,
God
So the
damn
whole, it wasn't
it.
just the typical porn, daddy please. It was actually, referring to a child going, as if they're looking up to their father and going, daddy.
He then proceeded to badmouth Taylor and say that she's a whore because she does OnlyFans.
What is it that
and that's not a
PWR
good
says?
message for the kids.
The gold
and
line
broke things off
panty
with her.
something.
This is your ex-boyfriend, Chance. And I say ex-boyfriend because I have no interest in.
Wonder why the documentary didn't show the clips from that stream.
I'm sure you're
I don't
probably
know.
upset. You're probably
There's just
angry.
so much to
You're
sort
probably
through.
mad that I changed my passwords, and that's fine. You can be mad. In that interview with Marty where you bashed on me, I have no interest in talking to you ever again. After I tried to help you get away from the troll shit, you proceeded to go right back to it. Despite the ground rules that I laid out for you, you still proceeded to go right back to the bullshit. I mean, what kind of example are you setting for your sons by doing OnlyFans like you did? Now, I'm not bashing you for that.
Oh, word?
But it does play into that. That's a part of your past. You have to accept that. I did everything. I went out of my way for you. And don't even try to come after me illegally, because guess what, bitch? I have all the fucking proof. You make good women that actually would like to treat people like me right. You make them look like shit. You need to learn a lesson. And that lesson is this. You need to grow the fuck up. You're more than welcome to go back to your fucking OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck. The only way I will ever give you a chance later on down the road is if I see for myself that you are not with those
Less than 20 hours he makes a
Not even
video
24
asking her
hours
to
later,
forgive
Cyrax
him.
pleaded
Ah,
and
the
begged
duality
for
of
her
man.
back, and that he made a mistake. It was then revealed that he sent penis pics to another woman. Cyrax claimed he is human and he makes mistakes.
I am truly sorry about everything I said, and I know that I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially after how I treated you, and I'm sorry for that. But I am here begging you. I am here begging you to forgive me. Because I love you, Taylor. I really do. And I understand that I messed up really bad. And like I told you, I'm going to do everything I can to show you that I want to be better and that I want to do better. I don't want my past affecting me anymore. Like I told you, I want to be better for you, for my friends, my family, and for
My
myself.
friends and my
for our
family.
boys.
God, you could just copy and
Like I
post
said, I
one
know I
promo that he
don't
says
deserve
with
a
all the
chance
other ones.
to redeem myself. I get it. But I do hope that you'll give me that chance to show you that I can and that I want to do better. I want to have a life with you and the boys so bad.
He's
Where
have I heard this one before?
I was thinking back on everything that I did, everything that had gone wrong. I genuinely thought about ending my life because of how bad I messed up.
Sewer
and how
sliding.
Bad I felt. Because I love you and I love our sons so much. And I'm sorry that I let my past affect me, and I hope and pray to God that you will let me prove myself. And I can honestly say that I am sorry about everything that I said last night. Everything that I said
there you
about
go. That's what you're talking about.
Everything that I mentioned.
Dawson's Creek, let's go.
Cyraxx pleaded more for her to forgive him. It was then revealed that Cyraxx masturbated online to a man and again said he was human and made mistakes and indicated he'll do it again in the future.
And Taylor, I'm doing this way to show you in front of the whole world how sorry I am. I'm sorry that I hurt you by jerking off to another dude.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Be gone, fuck!
This is crazy.
You do it. To be honest, it's because I thought you hated me that much. After I honestly thought that we were done. I thought you hated me that much that you didn't want to speak to me again. And I'm sorry that I let them persuade me to do shit that I knew was wrong, that I didn't want to do. Like I told you, I left the troll community and I want nothing to do with it ever again. And Taylor, I'm sorry that I jerked off to a dude.
And he whispers that part too.
They pretended to be a female using a voice changer. They tricked me. And I'm sorry for saying that I was using you. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. As of today, Cyraxx, the fucking lolcow that the troll community made, is dead. And he is not coming back.
How many times have we heard this one before?
I love Isaac more than anything in this world.
Cyraxx has said he has a problem and will be seeking sex addiction programs.
I remember this one.
Ride.
I remember this
Hope
one.
you all enjoyed. Peace and love.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Dashfire's video. Wow, I can't believe it. Those 2 hours and 45 minutes just flew by. Wow. Thank you so much, Dashfire, for the video. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching it with me. But we're not done yet. We've got some DLC right after this, guys. I hope to see you on the other side of this.